I'm good.
Leave.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh, my bad. My mic was on mute. Oh, I already told y'all niggas what I'm doing, bro. I'm playing both sides, bro. We lost. We supposed to lose. Man, shit. Look who the fuck we had out there. Shit. I ain't complaining about. I ain't complaining about that game.
Yo,
Yeah,
who's
we
this
supposed to
cool
fucking
leaf,
lose.
man?
Yeah, shit. Come on. If we won, I was
That's
talking
it.
shit. If we
That's
lost, bro, we supposed to be tanking, ain't we? Like, come
I'm
on.
gonna call you happy
Third
I'm
now
down
getting,
because
and
I'm
y'all
getting,
long.
I'm,
lost.
I'm getting, no,
yeah.
no,
Hey,
no.
Lee,
Let me,
hey,
no, let me
hey,
It's
Lee,
finish, bro.
hilarious.
Like,
I'm with you
Hey,
though.
guys.
I'm with you.
Lee playing 3D chess with himself.
Yo,
Yeah.
pause.
Well,
hold up. Nah,
now let him cook. Go
I ain't
ahead.
like the way that was said, bro. But
Yeah,
Come
no,
on,
no, no,
man.
no, 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 no. Go ahead, leave. Go tell us why it's a win-win situation. Talk to us.
it's a win-win situation because on one end we didn't have no creators out there, bro. Tonight, and we played a top three team, a team that we already lost to with by double digits when we had the niggas that wasn't injured. So I don't know what niggas. I don't know what niggas is mad at, bro. I mean, or sad about, bro. This loss helps the process of us getting a pick, one of the picks that we want to draft. You know, we back 2 games under 500 and shit, man. I mean, so any Orlando fan try to step to me talking about, yo, we beat the shit out y'all niggas tonight, man. I'm like, nigga, y'all top three team, nigga. Look who the fuck we had out there, nigga. We had Tyrese Martin starting. The hell you talking
Yo,
about?
Yo,
No,
blood. You are like
I
you
could
are
take some
like
offense
Chief
there,
Keef.
man.
Don't soliloquies. Don't
Hey,
soliloquies.
I'm about to
Right.
drop off, guys. I wanted to say one thing though about the game. The thing is, I don't think Jordy's system, Claxton can fit in that system. That's all I gotta say, bro. Because he looked completely lost. I
The
think we
one
had the
thing,
same
Dan,
problem. I think that
it's
we had
gotta
the
be a
same
bad
problem. I
thing.
think. Hold on.
Ivan,
My
that
last
shit
thing,
was
BG.
said already, bro.
Yo,
We're
my
moving
my
on.
my thing
Yeah, I
is,
kind of delivered
yeah,
that spiel.
Claxton and Kaminga. It's like you know how Kaminga's having problem with the Warrior system. Claxton is having problem with Jordy's system. That's what I saw,
Them
and
niggas is
that's it.
not
I'm gonna
giving
let
up
that.
Kaminga for Claxton, bro.
Yeah,
You could get
yeah,
that shit
nah.
out your mouth.
No,
Nah,
no, I'm
nobody
not
talking
saying
about
that.
that.
I'm
Nobody
not
talking
saying
about
that, Leaf.
that.
You didn't listen. I said the
Don't even
way
try to hint
Kaminga.
at it, bro. Like it's
Yeah, I
over
said
with.
the way Kaminga have a system problem with the Warriors. Claxton is having a system problem with Jordy Fernandez team. It's the same thing. They can't fit in. That's what I'm
Hold on.
saying.
Yeah. Let me finish this soliloquy. Claude, stop being the old fuck, bro. Like we lost, bro, because look at the team that we had out there, bro.
Yo,
Stop.
why are we going Claude? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yo,
Damn.
God damn, man.
Like
That's geriatric abuse, Leaf.
no, it
yo,
ain't. No, it ain't. I just helped the nigga across the street.
yo, put the link in the
Listen.
chat for Claude Smith. Claude
Yo,
Smith coming on looking perfect right now, man, for
Listen,
first
bro.
time
Listen,
ever.
I don't know. Listen, like I said, bro, I've come to complete resolve this season, bro. Jay, turn the goddamn music down.
You know, you just disrespected that man, bro.
Shout out to Jay.
You just disrespected that man. It
Yo,
was fitting,
the
like
Jay and Leaf rivalry's been hilarious, man.
it
Wow.
was fitting, Leaf. You was going off on him.
Listen, I ain't go off on him, bro. Like I ain't say nothing he ain't heard before, bro. Listen,
Yo, Jay, Leaf beats is 10 minutes, man.
nah. I don't
Yo,
need
that's what
10,
I'm
bro.
saying.
Nah,
I
I
was
only need.
trying to give him
I
his
don't need.
spotlight.
I don't need 10. I only need 2 more minutes. But listen, like I said, bro, I don't know about the rest of y'all niggas, but I've come to resolve, bro. I'm relaxed the rest of the season, man. Whatever the fuck we get, we get. I ain't worried about shit else no more, bro. Like I'm not explaining shit to niggas, bro. Like like niggas done came
Well,
up in
that's
here and
gonna be
told
hard on the
fibs.
podcast.
It ain't gonna be difficult on the podcast because if we
Yes, it
winning,
is.
I'm a
Nigga, the whole shit is the fucking talk. How the fuck you ain't gonna explain that to niggas?
my nigga. I ain't explaining shit because I'm fucking Marv Albert. Leave me alone. Stop telling me how to be a Nets fan. All right, I'll be a Nets fan the way I fucking feel like being a Nets fan,
How
nigga.
the fuck you
That's
not
it.
gonna explain nothing on the podcast? Fuck, we just gonna just sit here and just what?
I'ma just sit here and then call it play by play. That's what I'ma do, like I've been doing.
Joe
And
is
let
like
me
waiting
finish.
10 minutes for the assist.
yeah, I ain't
That,
like
that
the Tyrese Martin shot though,
yeah.
bro. You got to
Like,
chill.
like I was saying, bro. Like, I mean, shit, we lost to a top three team in the East, man. I mean, the most I lost has been to the Eastern Conference, if I'm not mistaken, bro. The Western Conference ain't shit. We beat the shit out them niggas, but I mean, the East, we ain't worried about them, bro. Like, I mean, they doing what they doing. They trying to move up in the ladder. So much for the Bucks being trash, man. I mean, so I mean, it is what it is. So pass the ball, whatever.
Here we have it.
Joey, where you at?
Yo,
Joey.
so I was watching the game. I'm pretty on kind of agree with Leaf, man. I'm pretty on board with him. I really wasn't tripping off this game. I mean, the team is decimated, man. I mean, we should be happy they did what they did on the West Coast trip. So it is what it is. I mean, we get a chance to get our leg back on Sunday, but I don't see it. Team has too many injuries. We too small. We was playing with one point guard tonight. So I mean, it just is what it is, man. We in a good place right now. Can't win them all. And we, just keep going forward, and wherever the chips fall, that's where they fall. I'm just happy because we got Jordy. So no matter how it go, if we get good young talent in the draft, Jordy will develop them. If we get players that want to come here and play for Jordy because of he's a good coach, we're gonna have a good team regardless because Jordy is the fucking X factor, bro. That's my take.
Okay. Straight to it. See, this is what I'm saying about this. Now, I mean, this is no political correct answers on this podcast. Now, I mean, that's why, the playbacks be dope, man. I'll be listening to the playbacks. At the end of the day, we ain't got no shot creators. That's why I put the thumbnail there, and you can see the relevance of a shot creator. Shot creators are important. You need one, and I'm looking at the two
We
between
ain't had
Ace
no
Bailey
point
and
guard
Cola.
neither, nigga.
Right. But no. But again, I'm to the thumbnail.
I meant to bring that up too. I meant to bring that up, Breeze.
Go ahead.
Jay, you went to that game?
Right.
Nah, I'm going on Sunday.
LBO was
but
at
hold
the
on,
game
hold on.
tonight.
Y'all seen
That was
Kaepernick
LBO.
though? Wait,
Hold
did y'all
on.
see LBL though?
Yeah, I did.
LBL was right on TV, right there
LB
when
was
they
on
was
TV?
giving
Oh
the-
nah.
He was. I
he
asked
was
him.
right
He
there,
said
right
yes.
there.
I
He
ain't
was
say
on
Yeah,
there,
that.
bro.
I ain't
LBL,
say that.
'cause
He was.
I
Me
missed
and him was
that.
going at it on
They was
Twitter,
doing
bro.
the
I'm trying to
interview.
get this nigga. I'm trying to get everybody to just get on the same page, bro. Like at the end
Listen,
of the day about this shit.
Hold on. What I was trying to say was between the two, Cooper Flag and Ace Bailey. I kind of want the best shot creator. I see Sean Marks going to the Rucker games, and again, like I said, I want to see Ace Bailey on the team. And again, far as tanking, the fans that want to see it happen, I guess this is how it happened. You put a team out there that don't have no shot creators. This team is way different. I see Cam Thomas on the bench looking mad uncomfortable, like ain't shit funny. Like I could be out there and the game would be different if I was out there, type shit, bro. Like, and I'm saying that to say, Frags Wagner, he's a shot creator. KCP, he just a vet, so you're gonna score the ball. They were doing a lot of the right things, and we were too early. But for us to sustain that through 4 quarters, it's a different story. Throughout those quarters, like it's one thing for Jordy Fernandez to have a coaching style that's clicking on all cylinders. It's another thing to, when things don't go right and we just trying to find our rhythm again, we could go to a shot creator to create offense again. You feel what I mean? Because you're gonna need plays that's drawn up. You're gonna need the X's and O's from the coach, but sometimes you need a shot creator to get things in motion. You feel what I'm saying? And you can see we missed the point guard. That's why the part of the conversation is the point guard conversation. Feel what I'm saying? I think the point guard, as far as value and quality to building a championship roster, it gotta be, especially seeing Kid here making it to the finals. Shit, man, that shit is vital. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at the Boogie Flan conversation, the Trey Johnson conversation, him coming here being the 2, Cam Thomas being the 1. Now, this is stuff that I'm hearing. You know what I mean? Boogie Flan, Igor Demone, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm hearing, we could get again that in the later part of the rounds with one of the other picks, opposed to using that for the top pick. We want Ace Bailey with that top pick. I'm with that, but I didn't want to see us lose intentionally. But I could see how we could just trading players the same way the Spurs did with Poto and DeJounte Murray. You feel what I'm saying? So if we did the same thing, and again, my thing is, to be honest, to let you know what side I'm on, I think far as windows is concerned, Schroeder don't want to be here for the rebuild. He rather get somewhere and compete now, to keep it real with you. And he's playing at an elite level. I know teams, and remember, he messed up that contract with the Lakers back in the day. I think he want that contract. You always talk about this and that about contract for Cam Thomas. No, Schroeder. Schroeder is the one hungry for the best contract he ever seen in his career, his NBA career. You know what I'm saying? And respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, cha-ching. You know what I'm saying?
Cha-ching here.
Yeah. So think about it. Remember what happened with that, you know what I mean? And now look at the opportunity that he has. I like him even doing that. You know what I mean? So I can see how this tank thing, quote unquote tank thing, will work. Because again, Schroeder is a shot creator. You can find offense out of Schroeder without him. You know what I mean? He's going to drive to the paint. He's going to put pressure on the defense. So you gotta respect it.
So hold up, two things, bro. First off, bro, Struder was never offered a contract. They just put that news out there because they the Lakers. That's number one. Number two, Chicago and Philly might be getting penalized for because they going against the tanking rules, bro. I think Maxey sat out a game where he wasn't hurt, and I think Zach LaVine sat out a game where he wasn't hurt. So they might be it's a possibility that them niggas might be losing their picks if they get them too high. So
Yeah,
just to let y'all know. So
Really got
there's
fined
They
rules.
don't know what a rebuild is, man.
So just to keep y'all alert about the quote unquote tanking, bro. There really is no tanking anymore in the league. Like the NBA, don't get me wrong, bro. Like a lot of this shit, a lot of that draft lottery shit is set up, but it's called a lottery for a reason, bro. It's a chance. It's still you could do all of the work and lose, bro, and still end up with motherfucking sixth or seventh, eighth pick in the draft and not have a chance at none of these top 5 picks. It's happened before and it'll happen again. And this is one of the reasons. This is one of the reasons why I said the Nets is doing everything the right way under the NBA, under the letter of the law of how the NBA tanking rules work. Because Dallas got penalized, they ended up getting Derek Lively and they went to the fucking finals anyway. And so the reality is that I think the Nets is doing everything and according to the quote unquote tank shit the right way. Like they looking competitive for the start. All right, yo, let's see how this shit work out when we get down later on to the season. So I don't need anybody to panic, bro. Me, I'm playing both sides, man. Fuck the bullshit, man. I'm gonna win regardless.
Maybe we playing 3D chess with the league. Maybe we playing this hard. So no matter what, the league may never think that we taking on purpose.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing.
Always playing hard.
Jordy's just coaching very well, and he doesn't want these guys to lose his mentality.
And on top of that, Jordy is coaching very well, and we don't have and he's not a part of the quote unquote tanking moniker, bro. Like, so I mean, if you put that in place,
that's true. Jordy is coaching well, but it's going to be a whole different story once we get rid of Schroeder, DFS, and CJ. So
but that's not a bad thing either.
I mean,
they can play as hard as they can, but they're not going to win too
realistically,
many games.
all we got to do is get rid of Schroeder, bro. You saw what happened tonight.
No, we got to get rid of Schroeder, Johnson, Bogdanovich, all of it. You could keep Milton. I'll keep Milton just because he seems like he fits the rebuild well. But
Jordy ain't that good.
Not getting higher.
Jordy ain't that good to where he going to be winning with Shake Milton and a bunch of young guys.
Cam Johnson, bro. Like,
that's how you get Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper. So that works for us.
I understand what you're saying, John. Listen. I'll be honest with you. If I had to keep 2 veterans on this team, me personally, I keep Schroeder and Cam Johnson. But I understand I understand the importance of getting rid of Schroeder before anybody. Like right now, I understand because Schroeder done won some games, bruh. Like where I ain't even thinking. He done did the unthinkable on that West Coast.
He had to win 9 of them, man. Thomas wasn't the only guy scoring 20. Schroeder was scoring 29.
The record we have without Schroeder.
Facts.
That's a fact. I mean, even though niggas up in here try to give Cam Thomas the assist, and he wasn't even on the fucking court. But
I mean, CT too.
And honestly, Schroeder's value potentially could be worth a late protected pick. If somebody has a pick that's 25 to 30, that should be on the table for Dennis because Dennis gives you winning mentality, gives you a veteran experience, and he can give you clutch scoring. Like the coaches trust him. So I think
I'll be honest with you, bro.
Back for him right now.
I'll be honest with you, bro. Like for the better half of for the better full, I guess if you could say full term of Cam Thomas when he first got hurt, bro. Schroeder has been definitively our best player.
I'll give you that. Yo, real quick, did y'all hear that the asking price for DFS has dropped to 1 first rounder?
Yeah, that's Sean Mark's fault. But you know what? We can get something good for Doe. If somebody offers you 1 pick for him, take it and you run with it.
Is it 1 pick in this draft?
Yeah, or next or
I don't know
2026.
particularly which draft, but they want
I
one
mean,
first rounder for him. That's the asking price.
The Mavs have a 2025 pick in Maxi Kleber. I think Doe and the Mavs, that
I
reunion
got a
works.
question, bro. If this is a 2-year plan, why are we trying to put all our eggs in one basket in this draft, bro? When we could really fall in line and tank for the next year's draft.
No, because
want to
Leaf,
know,
there's a
man.
top
I
three in
want
this
to
draft,
know
Leaf.
who said it's a 2-year plan, and I keep asking that question, but nobody can give me the
Why
answer.
isn't it?
Though.
Why isn't it a 2-year plan? Ice, what the fuck? We supposed to clean this shit up in 1 year?
Ice, hold on, Ice. What you talking about? What question, Ice? What?
Why? Who said it was a 2-year plan for tanking? I know Sean Marks didn't say that, and I know Joe Tsai didn't say that
No,
either.
I
Well,
don't
we
think
got
it's
No,
two
a.
picks
I didn't
now.
Hold
say a
on, real quick.
2-year
Let
plan
me
for
answer it,
tanking. I
Leaf.
said a 2-year plan to get this team back in a
Into contention.
in a competitive state,
Hold on,
bro.
Yeah,
let
exactly.
Joey answer that. Go ahead, Joey. Let
No,
Joey
no, no.
answer
I
that,
was going
Leaf.
to say the same thing Leaf said. I don't think it's a. We were talking about like it's going to be a 3 years of consistent taking. We was going to say it was probably going to take 2-3 years to turn this thing around for us to be back competitive again and be contending and back in the playoffs.
No, but Leaf was saying, why put all your eggs in this one draft? And I'm saying you put all your eggs in this one draft because you don't want to go the same way the next year after. So that means if you was trying to tank, if you was trying to get another high draft pick next year, right? You were trying to get more picks in that draft so you can you have a better
But here's
chance.
my thing,
So
though. Here's
Ice
my thing, though, real quick.
realistically, what you saying is we expecting 1 19-year-old top 10 pick because that's all we gonna get now that the Bucks is doing well. Everything else is 15 or 20 above. So we expecting 1 19-year-old to help us get this team to what 35 plus wins, bro, and by next
Here's my
year.
thing, though. Everybody's
Leaf
talking
building
about
blocks, Leaf.
how deep this drafting and how much talent it is.
If this draft
Why
is
wouldn't
that
you try
deep,
to
bro,
get the
why is
most?
everybody complaining about us not tanking?
Because they want immediate results, Leaf. And the thing is, we've never gone down this actual process of getting a lottery pick in Brooklyn history, and everybody's scared of it because they feel if we go all in on that this losing mentality will eventually make whoever we get not want to play as hard. But no, it's not. We have all the cards right now: cap space, draft capital. We have an 8th richest market in the league. Like we have all the
A
pieces. It's
great
just
young head
how do you
coach.
construct it? That's what it comes down to.
What
How do you
we don't
construct
have
it
all
the
the
right way?
pieces, John. What we have is options. That's what we have. Those are
Options
not
are great.
pieces.
Options are great. Leaf, do you want to be the Bucks right now and have zero options or rely on Giannis to give you 50 points tonight? I don't. I'd rather be
I
with
mean,
this team where we
listen,
have different routes.
hey,
Go.
look. Be honest with you, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with sitting on one championship and a 2-time MVP and a defensive player of the year, bro, and don't have nothing else to look forward to at least for the next 5 years. I'm not complaining about that shit because realistically, that Bucks championship is rightfully ours, bro, and everybody up in here know it anyway. So I ain't even gonna go into that space. So my thing is this. If this draft is really that incredible as people say, bruh, why are we clamoring so much about a top 5, a top 10 when it's teams that already hit the tank button already, and half of them ain't even getting penalized for it. Only Chicago and Philly is on the penalty list. What about Washington? What about New Orleans? What about all these other fucking teams, bro,
So
that didn't hit the panic button or off
what's
the
their
rip? What about
penalty?
Utah?
What's the penalty if they get?
The
Wizards
penalty
just
is the
been
same.
playing their
The
talent
penalty was the
a
same
lot.
penalty that Dallas got. Dallas was supposed to get a top 5 pick. They ended up getting 10 and getting Derek Lively. Didn't
And
well?
that
They
got to
ended
the
up.
finals. Belief that got to the finals. That
Well,
was
that
actually
ain't
smart on their
I mean,
part.
well, that alone didn't get them to the finals. But I mean,
Was a
I
piece.
mean, you
It
making
was
a
a
That
point.
was
I
a
piece.
mean, it
big
was a
piece.
piece.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
that
a
was a
Was
big
a
big
piece.
piece.
Yeah,
piece.
it was a big piece. Derek Lively was a steal. But
Yeah.
my thing is this, bro. Like, if that's the case, bro, why is it so important for us to get a nigga that's top? Just let's let y'all know, Steph went number 9. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, bro. I don't. What number did he go in his draft? Did
I
anybody
think
remember?
7.
7.
I'm gonna look it up now.
And then the Clippers traded him for Paul
Giannis went
George.
number 13.
Yikes.
Joker is the best player in the league, and he went in the second round, bro. Like, why are we? Like, I'm trying to understand.
Because Lee, Eric, they want one of those guys, man. Those top 3 guys, they think the top 3 guys is real serious. You know what I mean? Real deal between Ace, Harper, and Cooper. They think
Listen,
those dudes is
Dylan
gonna help you.
Harper physically, I think he has all the
I
physical
want to correct
tools.
it. He was 11th.
He was
SGA got picked 11th.
SGA was 11th, bro. He wasn't even top
Wow.
10, and he is a top 5 player in this league undoubtedly. So my
Yeah,
thing is I'm not looking for a top 5 pick in this draft, Ice. I'm looking for a top 5 player in this draft. I don't give a shit where he fall,
Man,
bro.
That starts in the
I'm
lottery
done
league.
scratching my head
if
about
Dylan
this,
was
bro.
on this, if Dylan was on this stream,
yeah, I
Yeah,
know, right?
man. He
But
be going.
but because
Toxic
That
out
can
there.
happen, man.
I agree with
That
you,
can
Lee.
happen, man. I could tag him. I could see if
I,
I could get him
Yeah,
on the show.
you could tag Dylan, bro.
I agree with you, Lee.
Dylan is
Here's why.
23. Dylan is 23 years old, bro. He young, bro. He got his whole life, bro. He ain't Claude Smith. He ain't motherfucking Big Priest. I'm like, bro.
here's my thing though.
Yo,
Why
Leaf,
you
you
do
talked
Big
about
Priest like that? Hold on, you don't know
yo,
how
where
Big
Easy
Priest
at,
is.
man?
That nigga,
Yeah,
bro,
you
like
funny,
Dylan is
bro.
not Claude Smith or Big Priest, bro. Like them niggas done sat here for decades, bro. Like, and it's more than likely we probably is too. I told y'all niggas the night that the Liberty won, it took them 28 fucking years to do it, bro. I'm at peace with this shit, bro, and I advise y'all to do the same.
Yo,
Y'all
man, I
scratching
need
y'all
you to
head
chill
about
on
this
the
shit.
F bombs, bro. I do, man. Like, please keep Big Fan Breezy clean.
man.
Yeah,
Listen, I ain't looking for nobody to move the needle in 1 or 2 years. I just want to keep getting better pieces for this team, and keep building. I
Right.
ain't one of these fans that's expecting a guy to come in and just change the program overnight. Like that's
Yeah,
not
It's
you know
not
what?
change the program. It's make the program
You
even
know what,
better. Look what
Joey?
Jordy's doing with player development. If Jordy could turn
no,
these young guys who nobody's
yeah,
really looking at into top players,
no, but
imagine
Exactly.
what he could do with a
I
Cooper
get it,
Asa
John.
Harper.
I get
Joey.
it,
I
John.
That's
I
the
agree
get
with
it.
fun part.
I'm
That's the
replying
Joey.
fun
J.R.
part.
Smith
I agree with you in
comment.
terms of wanting to get talent and wanting to get better, bro. But there's plenty of other places to do that other than the draft. You
But
don't
Leaf,
do
we've
that.
never done the draft the right way in the lottery. We've always been finding players in the 20-30 slot, and it's got some impressive wins for us, but it's never really gotten us where we want to go. I want us to
Okay,
get a prospect that can get us to where we
all
want
right.
to go
I
eventually.
understand that, but listen, like I personally think, bro, like we not on a terrible track. We might have the best 27th overall player ever in Cam Thomas, bro, outside of Rudy Gobert. So realistically, bro, like I'm not stressing about, bro, like how the picks is gonna fall, bro, anymore, because we got a coach that know how to get the best out of everybody that's gonna be on the team in the future any goddamn way. I'm
You
not
know what,
stressing
Leaf?
about that.
Leaf, you wasn't sounding like this earlier during the season, my nigga.
Yeah,
You
facts,
sounded how like
man.
we
You
was
know why I
sounding.
wasn't sounding like this, bro? Because I had to change my whole tune about who Jordy Fernandez really is. This that listen, we
So
finding
so
out
now,
more.
now you starting to see that we got a good young head coach, and we actually got young talent on this team. Not saying that the talent we got is going to catapult us into
He's
stardom,
getting
but we
he's getting the most out of guys that were considered cast-offs this time
exactly.
last year. But I
I mean,
understand
just
that.
because these guys can't be stars don't mean they can't be a core piece to this team moving forward. You look at
That-
the Jalen Wilsons, you look at the Clownies, you look at the Zaire Williams, you look at Clax, you look at Dayron, you look at Tyrese Martin now, you look at Keon. Like we have a lot of young talent.
young talent and
It may
but
not be top 5 draft pick talent, but we got some guys.
the difference is, I think the difference is with this young talent. This is young talent that has been considered cast-offs already. The young talent that y'all want on this team, run. These niggas are gonna be handed the keys to something. I
Right,
guarantee you the
understood.
top. Now I guarantee you the top 5 picks in the draft, wherever they go, and that includes the Nets, bruh. If they show promise very, very early, guess what? The front offices of them teams is gonna start breaking
This
shit
is
up
all I'm
real
saying.
quick.
This is all I'm saying. We can use some of these young guys to build a core. Nobody's saying any of these guys are going to be superstars or stars. We saying we can use some of these guys, and I get it. Some of them are rough around the edges, and some of them do need improvement. That's the whole purpose of development. That's the whole reason why they're here. Is because they're cast-offs, but yet Marks and his staff saw something in them to give them an opportunity, to give them a chance. And it can fucking pay off for us in the long run. It's paying off for us with Zaire right now.
That's true. But here's the thing: we not bringing in a top 5 pick to be a piece or a role player to the puzzle. We bringing them in to help change the franchise.
What I'm saying is, we can already have that core set in place before we bring in that young stud.
Right, Joey, and that's
all I'm saying.
No, Joey's 100% right, and we're doing that right now. We're doing that right now.
This year we can't.
Yes,
not this year we can't.
Yep.
Not this year we can't because
we're building on that. We're building on that.
No, we're not building on it because we looking to clean house right now. It's a lot of niggas on this team that's contributing. Wait. There's a lot of niggas on this team that's contributing, bro. That ain't gonna be here next year.
Yeah,
they just not. So my thing is like we really ain't building shit. Only thing that we really proven, bro, is that Jordi Fernandez, bro, could get the best out of guys that are trying to make a name for themselves. That's all we're proving. We ain't building.
Can I say this one thing, Leaf? Can I say this one thing though? If we are building little core pieces to this puzzle, I'd say Zaire and Wilson are a part of our future bench. These guys give you hustle, gritty defense. They're not afraid to rebound for a ball with these big dudes who are twice their size. Like, they give you the heart and effort I wish this team would have had 4 or 5 years ago. Like, we are building pieces to the puzzle, like Joey said, to make room for a franchise guy to come in and not feel like he has to be the only guy doing everything every night. We got pieces. We're building the puzzle. The puzzle is getting built this season, slowly but surely. So that's what's going on right now, and it's good.
Well, I would say to you that what you said is that we're not building something this year. That's crazy. That's why I keep saying about it might be a 1 year rebuild because they got 6 picks, and you only got 6 vets on here, and by the end you might have 3 or maybe 2 left by the end of the season. You know what I mean?
I guarantee you we're gonna have to dig into free agency to finish this shit off, bro.
Well, I'm just saying.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you we're gonna have to dig in free agency and pay some niggas. Now y'all ain't gonna like the price tag on these niggas, bro, at all. But
I really don't care what they do. But the point,
the plan, though.
Right. The point is, right, you're gonna go into the draft and replace something on this team. And when you replace it with the young talent with Jordi, the dudes that you have right now that's growing and learning the system right now should be better by next season. And the young dudes coming in is going to be behind them learning, and you might get another veteran in free agency, like you're saying, to complete the rest of the team. But the whole point is they got 6 draft picks, and they already got young players that's looking like they could play or stay on the team. So you are building something. You know what I mean?
Ice. Here's the thing. If we building something, if we got a puzzle, bro, we only got 2 out of 1,000 fucking pieces right now, bro. Like, realistically,
that's better than nothing. That's better than what
it is better than
right
nothing.
now.
But at the same, another question I wanted to ask you: the youngest player on our team is who? Clowney, right? 20 years old.
Yep.
Yeah.
Clowney. Now we all pointed at, like, Joey was pointing at something early on in the season, and he was saying it, bro. Like, and I didn't believe it until the certain games was coming up and everything. But Clowney had to get it together, bro. Like, they put him, like, it was almost like fish in the water, go fight with these sharks type of shit. You know, I'm like, but he said something early this season. He was like, "Yo, Clowney look kind of winded out there, bro. A lot of times when he don't have clacks with him or some shit like that, or like different circumstances is in the game." My thing is that a lot of these 19-year-old players, bro, that's coming in the league, they're gonna have to learn how to play NBA basketball, and they're gonna have to learn it very quickly. They're gonna have to learn how to play the game within the game. Knowing when the refs is gonna call fouls, bro. Like, and you gotta understand, rookies don't get no fucking calls, like, right off the rip, unless you fucking Wemby or LeBron, bro. You ain't getting shit. So realistically, bro, like, I look at Cooper, I look at Ace, I look at Dylan, I look at Igor Demin, I look at all of them dudes, bro, and I see promise years down the line. But let's not forget that there's young players already in this league that's still trying to make a name for themselves. That's in the that's 20 and 21 and 22 and 19 right now playing in the league. So my thing is like, I don't know if these dudes is gonna hit the ground running, bro. Like, they probably, a lot of them seem like they're gonna have to wait their turn. Now, I like Dylan Harper's upside as far as the point guard position goes, but I do like Igor Demin's upside as well.
Leaf, can I say this? The reason they get picked in the top 10 It's because teams are expecting them to be fast tracked and already ready for the league. That's why you get picked in the top 10. Am I not mistaken?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't always pan out that way.
I understand what you're saying, Joey. But in this CBA, we got to realize it's a lot of teams that already got they set players and they set cores already. They just got to figure out the rest of the shit.
Hold on, Leaf. Let Joey get into what he expand on that. Joey, pause. But just kind of like unpack what you're saying about that. Just kind of for the
what I'm saying is, I agree with Leaf. It's a gamble, right? Some guys come in the league and some guys adapt and they catch on quicker than others. What I'm saying is those are usually the guys picked late in the first round and in the second round. When a team is going out there picking a top 10 pick, that pick is expected to be ahead of the game. That's the reason they're getting selected top 10. Like you know what I mean? You're in the top 10th percentile of the draft. Like you're ready. That's why you get that type of money.
I'm gonna wait for you to finish, and I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question.
That's why the top 10 picks get paid differently than everybody else.
No. I understand exactly what you're saying, bro. And when they hit their rookie extension, bro, you absolutely right. We seen it happen with everybody in the 2021 draft in the top 10 with Cade and Franz and all of them niggas that got paid. Now, let me ask you this: I'm looking at the bottom feeder teams.
Iceman, answer that question.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let everybody answer the question. Ice, I want to ask you this, bro. The best players on Washington is what? Kuzma and Jordan Poole, right?
Yeah.
The best players on Detroit is Cade and Ivy, right?
Yep, from right now. Yep.
Right now, bro. Like, can you tell me definitively who in this draft, bro, at like the second that they come in is gonna storm past them niggas as being better players? Because don't get me wrong, bro. Cade as a player is bro. He might. That's the best player in his draft, easily.
So
like, but bro, like Scotty Barnes, bro, is sitting out, bro. He just got 200-something mil, bro. That's one of the best players in it. He won Rookie of the Year. Franz, who been killing ever since Paolo been out. He was in our draft.
Who's this Simon T dude in the comments talking nutty?
Yeah, I want the same question.
I don't know who that is. I'm gonna address him in a minute. But Jordan Poole and Kuzma averaging 22, averaging 20 plus each, and probably five rebounds and six plus rebound, however much they averaging on their team, as garbage as their team is. The Philadelphia 76ers, they got a kid with nail polish that's out there bowling, and he might be the Rookie of the Year. So my point is this: who in out of this top 5 is going to be definitively better than these niggas the second that they come in? Because in order for this draft to be that great, at least the top 5 players is going to have to go dumb right away.
I'm gonna say this though, because what you're saying, I understand, but it's not gonna be right away. But in due time, if you do get a Dylan Harper or you do get an Ace Bailey, I'm not too sure about who, but them two in the long run will probably be better than those guys in the long run. You know what I'm saying? And when they grow into a system and they grow and understand the NBA, most likely they'll be better than those guys. You know what I mean? So it's going to take the time. But if you look at what they doing in college, which most college kids don't even score that much, but these dudes are scoring 22, 24, 28, 30. You know what I mean? Like they
in college, bro.
Yeah, all right. Hold on. But in college, right? For most college students and usually first round players, they average about 15, maybe 18 sometimes in their first year, something like that. But these dudes are averaging 22, 24, you know what I mean? 28. These dudes are really hooping. So that means they, as far as scoring, they got scoring down. You know what I mean? It's just the adjustment coming to the league that they're going to have to adjust. Jordan Poole sat with Steph Curry. He was on a championship team. You know what I mean? Kyle Kuzma played with LeBron. You got to understand that too. You know what I mean? They had people, like you said, with what's his name on our team? Goddamn. What's your guy name? Your boy,
Cam Thomas?
Yeah, Kev Thomas had KD. So you got to understand, you know what I mean? The learning curve that they had an easier learning curve than most people. When you say that, except for KD.
You absolutely right. See,
Except for KD.
I think Scotty Barnes has Siakam. Who else? Damn, I'm trying to think.
Mobley has Mitchell.
Mobley had Jared Allen, I guess, if you want to say, bro. And Laurie Marketing. Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying, and that's one of the reasons why I want to keep a good portion of the vets, or at least like try to go back and resign these vets, bro. If we do give them up, if we end up getting picks for them, and then we could go resign them in free agency and get them back, it's almost like we never lost them. So
that's
cool with
fun,
that.
Lee, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think you keep Shake Milton, you trade the rest of the vets, which is not bad at all. We get the draft capital, we keep building our chest of assets up, and we get a top pick. That's the strategy, man.
If you can I say this? If we move Schroeder, we have to get a point guard back, because you can't depend on Ben be the only point guard on this roster moving forward for the rest of the season.
But Joey, we might have to, because here's the thing.
I think the point is to not get a point guard to go all in on this tank. I mean, like that's. I mean,
then you just
Joey, can I say this one thing to you, Joey?
You just want to watch chaos for the rest of the season, then.
Joey, we might have to.
Bro, like I said, I don't give a shit what happens, bro.
But you still got to develop. You still got to develop and get these guys to play basketball the right way. Still.
Yeah, I understand that, but you also got to clean house, bro, and figure out the few people that you still want on this team, bro, after the season is over, because that's how it's gonna be.
So wait, if you want to trade everybody,
how you gonna
Thomas?
Say, hey man, I want the guys to develop, but I want
y'all
you to
niggas want Claxton going, bro. So what we talking about?
Yes, because he doesn't fit our system. He's not giving you anything right now. Cam Thomas at least showed he can fit in Jordy's system. That's impressive to me. Because everybody was saying Claxton would fit, because everybody. Why did they bring Coach Shorty? Because he's a defensive coach. Why did they bring Juwan Howard? Because he's a former all-time center champion. And guess what? Claxton hasn't utilized any of the coaching staff so far, which is shocking to me. But Thomas has.
Yeah, Clowney has. Clowney has.
Too. Yes, Clowney's shooting has been so much better already.
Right, hold on. I've been listening to y'all cook. I just wanted to say this. Shout out to all y'all. Subscribe to chat. Please subscribe to all 8 pages. Panel, throw y'all link in the chat. Y'all know what it is. Listen, championship roster, when we talk about building it, we know who we should keep, and now we know how we could get there. The how is trading the vets. Now, the only reason why I say that is because of the window. When you think of Jordy Fernandez being the rookie coach in the window that the Nets is supposed to really compete for a championship, you gotta say it's 3 to 4 years. You don't want to give Jordy Fernandez 1 or 2 years, even if we good in 1 or 2 years. And Jordy Fernandez doesn't get a championship in 2 years, as a Nets fan, I think you shouldn't frown on that. You know what I'm saying? You should look at it like, yo, we got better. And I say that wholeheartedly, sincerely believing that we will be better in 2 seasons. But that being said, this is the player development season. Somebody like tonight, Tyrese Martin, he's the example of player development. You know what I'm saying? So again, Schroeder, he's already developing. Again, window, Schroeder going to win in the next 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get the best contract he could get. He probably going to get maybe 1 or 2 more for his NBA career. Him getting a trade is the best thing for him and his family. For keeping it real, I don't think the Brooklyn Nets want to do it because he's a veteran, and I think we want a younger point guard. So I think he does get traded because of that.
And that's good for us.
Breezy, what does it matter?
Did y'all see somebody said in the comments?
Hold on. What does it matter if you're going young anyway? You still gotta, the CBA rules with the cap, you still gotta spend a certain amount of money. Who gives a fuck if we pay Schroeder just to stick around and mentor a young point guard that we get in the draft?
So somebody in the comments said that Schroeder wasn't even on the bench tonight because they was at the game. So Schroeder might be involved in a trade right now. We don't know.
Yo, if that happens, that'd be fun.
He was away from the game for personal reasons. That's what he said.
They didn't want to play him. That was it. So good. That, you know what it is? So they've also rested Doe last few games.
They told him he was about to get traded.
Same with Doe.
I ain't gonna lie. How crazy is that, my nigga? You put up 30 against Steph and KD, bro, and now you about to get traded.
But am I bugging? Did y'all niggas not tell me that with the new CBA rules that you got to spend a certain amount of money, so you have to take on contracts.
You got to spend 75% of the cap, bro.
Yeah,
right.
You do.
So you ain't gonna spend 75% of the cap paying a bunch of young guys.
You got to spend them paying old niggas because the old niggas is cheaper, bro. Anyway, the old niggas that's trying to get money is cheaper. Them $17 million contracts,
I'm just saying, we're gonna have a lot of cap space on this team, especially after Ben drops off the books.
Right. But this goes to my plan about signing some of these players that is currently on our team back if we trade them off and they go into a free agency anyway. My thing is this. Like outside of Cam Johnson, bro, like if you look at the vets, most if not all these niggas is looking for contracts. Struder, Bogdanovich, Finney Smith, fucking Zaire is about to be restricted because he was in the same draft as Cam. He might get more money because he was a top 10 pick.
No, he's probably get 10, 11 million.
Nah, he might get more money than that. Because let me tell you why. Because the restricted contracts, you have to match the deal. And restricted players, bro, they probably get the most money than they probably get more money than they planned on getting, bro. Remember that nigga? Who was the nigga that we had? The light skinned nigga from Miami. What was that nigga?
Oh, I know you're
Tyler Johnson.
Tyler Johnson.
Tyler Johnson, yeah.
Yeah, Tyler Johnson, bro. I remember, I never forget it. That nigga said he seen 4 years, $60 million contract. He cried, bro, and called his moms. He couldn't believe he was getting that shit, bro. Like he was like, what
happened to that guy, man? He disappeared. He was playing good for us, and then I haven't heard this guy ever since.
I think he went. Like last time I heard when I think we might have gave that nigga to Miami or something. That's the last time I seen him. But
wow.
But realistically, bro, like when you look at the restricted deals, and this is one of the reasons why Cam Thomas price tag is gonna go up regardless, even despite the 65 game incentive, because the restricted deals, bro, them niggas get super paid. Go! I'm telling you, bro. You don't gotta take my word for it. Just go ask that nigga Emmanuel quickly, bro. It's real shit, bro. I'm telling you.
No, you're right, Leaf. We got to fill out the money. I think that's why Thomas is not going to get traded. There's no market for him. You're going to sign him to maybe around a $30 million contract, a $2 million salary or something like that for like 3 to 4 years. He's going to fill up a good chunk of that. But like you said, there might be a vet or two he might have to give some money to. The thing that worries me a bit is it came out today in a report the Nets don't want to take back any long-term salary. My worry is that's with the trade deadline. I get that. But what about next summer with the cap space? If we're not willing to take back bad contracts, do you want to sign a possible star and kind of reroute what you want to do with your rebuild? That's worrisome to me. If Sean doesn't want to take back
I think the free agency money. I think the money in free agency is for complimentary players. That's what I want to believe. I mean, but at the same time, your star is most likely going to have to get developed from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? Like because the CBA is somewhat kind of demanded in a sense, bro. Like you ain't no real free agency out here, bro. Like other than Jimmy and other than whatchamacallit. Jimmy is 36 and Brandon Ingram, bro, come on, bro. Like I know somebody in here wanted them, bro, but I was just like, nah, I'm good.
He ain't worth the max money. Maybe 100, 130, but 200, get out of here. Get out of here. No $200 million, man. For a guy,
he gonna get it. At minimum, he gonna get 175, man, from somebody, bro. But I mean, I'm not. It's really not the dollars that I'm concerned with anymore, bro. Because if you're concerned with dollars, bro, then that means you want money left over for somebody, and that money ain't getting left over for the young players, man. Because the thing is, most of the young players is late first round picks, second rounds, and shit like that. So at best, Cam Thomas will get between 25 to 30 a year.
And that's probably one of the best contracts Marks potentially gives away. Because you think about it, Marks has a horrible track record with contracts. Anybody remember Alan Crabb, Cam Johnson, Nick Claxton? Like he gives away a lot of money to players that aren't really.
Don't remind me about
Hold on.
Alan Crabb name up in
here. Listen. Hold on. Cam Johnson is earning his keep. Let's call it what it is. We said all of that stuff about Cam Johnson, but he been hooping. So that contract that Sean Marks gave him looking a little different now.
Because he's playing well, though.
Ultimately, I think we are a better team without Mikal Bridges. You know what I'm saying? I like what Jordy Fernandez did for this team, and I think that Cam Johnson has showed some shot creation skills. I'm not saying he an all-out shot creator now, but I'm saying that is something that he's developing this season. I'm asking the panel now. Do y'all see that, or am I tripping?
No, you're
Or
not
is,
tripping. He definitely got a little bag for sure.
yeah, I
Got a
seen him
little
hit it with
bag,
a little spin, under scoop, a little, little
little stop,
scoop leg,
stop on a
yes,
dime midi.
It's a
yeah,
small bag though, like a change purse.
yeah, like a fanny pack. He got a fan. It's a
Yeah,
fanny
he got a
pack.
little fanny pack.
Hey, I tell you one thing. I think his bag is bigger than Mikel's.
Ooh, pause.
Yeah, you're not.
How y'all get a pause at a bag?
They
Yeah, I
might,
mean,
he might have,
that was a
he might,
miss. That was a
Mikel
miss.
is just shaky,
he
man.
might have a
He's
bigger
like,
bag.
Bro,
Yeah.
when Mikel was here, I hate to keep reverting back to this bum, but he could not handle the ball. He kept getting picked.
right,
He could
right.
not finish around the rim. Kept getting his shit patted. Like he couldn't dribble through contact. He had no moves.
Yeah,
None.
You heard they benching him now? They benched him in the Hornets game today, and the Hornets had like nobody, and they only won by 1 point. That last play where the Hornets guy got the 3-point shot, the ball was spinning for like 3 seconds. I'm like, damn it. You let him get off just like that?
Hold on.
I see Cam J going coast to coast with the ball. I see him doing stop and pop at the midi. I see him rolling off the screens and shooting threes. I see him finishing strong to the basket, even getting and one sometime. I rarely seen that when Mikel was here.
Facts. Yeah, I feel like he cheated the Nets fans. You know what I mean? He never wanted to be a player for the Nets, and he showed it. And that's what I said. The morale don't show up in the box score.
Bro, he
But
not cheating nobody, Breezy. He just not that good. I got a Knick fan downstairs right now. He's like, yo, bro, what's going on with Mikel? Like, Mikel needs to get his shit together. So
he ain't a New York grit player. That's what I seen in Brooklyn and New York.
He's just overrated.
I want you to. Yeah, listen, man. Nets fans is the best fans. Again, I'll put big pressure on what it was with his game, and again, when I critiqued it, I didn't get a lot of pushback from Knicks fans this season. Actually, Knicks fans don't want no smoke with Big Fan Breezy this season. And I think that's partly because Mikel is on the team, and I was right about what I said about him. And
where's Jack City at? He hiding now ever since the Knicks.
No, because here's the thing, though. If Mikel was slow like that, and it was because he was with the Nets, he would have went to the Knicks and been lighting it up. It's not the case. You got that fan base complaining about his inconsistencies, just like we were when he was here. So it's not the team. What is it?
He's just not a New York player. Like, it was easy with the Suns when you were 7th or 8th option off the bench. Now you're being asked to be a starter. Some guys just can't cut it.
And you know what another thing is, John? He was playing in the soft-ass West on the Suns as a 3rd, 4th option. In the East is more physical.
Right. And he just hasn't shown that. It's the only thing about Mikel so interesting. When you're playing well, he's got the goofy smile, doing the finger wave. But when you lose, and he's just like, there's nothing, no emotion, just a sourpuss face.
Shit, man. I don't care what nobody say.
That's not winning.
Baby shit.
And did you hear Josh Hart with the monologue? He's like, "Oh, it's gonna be okay. The media, the people want to give Mikel a hard time. It's just 19 games. He'll get it right." Josh Hart, aren't you the same guy that said you don't know if you're a bench player or a starter? Give us a monologue about Mikel Bridges. Get out of here, bro. Like just they just don't have an answer for it. They're stuck
and I
with
promise
that.
you, all y'all out there, this is not coming from a place of hate and discontent, because I was very, very happy when we got rid of Mikel. Just never seen the hype about the dude. Like when he first got here, he had those first 27, 28 games, and it was like, oh my God, everybody got. And then the next season rolled around, and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
Like, not the subject, but Breezy, did you check out Jeremiah Fears?
Nah, I seen you send me the content, but I ain't check him out. Who is he, Iceman?
Yo, a point guard right now, moving up in the ranks. He just classified to go in the draft this year, and he's been blowing up Twitter now that everybody's noticing him. You know what I mean? I done talked about him before. Yesterday,
who he play for?
Oklahoma. Jeremiah Ferris, he's 6'4", 6'3", 6'4". I think he's 6'4". Look, dude is just nice. I'm gonna say they saying that he might work his way into the lottery. I don't know if he's gonna make it there, but he's that nice as a freshman. You know what I mean?
Another Tyrese Martin project. I could just see it now, man.
again, I like when Nets. I like when Nets fans. I like when Nets fans like Iceman do that because those later picks are going to mean something. And if we don't get a Dylan Harper, there's other players that we can get. You know what I'm saying?
You know, players under the radar, Breezy. Dink Pate. Nobody's talking about him. He's a combo guard. He's got some athletic ability. He's got some scoring chops. He's got a mixed bag that could potentially fit Brooklyn in their rebuild. He's another guy under the radar, just like this fierce kid I just talked about that nobody's looking at. And that could be our advantage because we tend to look at the prospects nobody really looks at. That could be an advantage too for us with all of our extra picks we got.
Okay. Again, where y'all think these players fall at? Where would the Feds be at in the draft? Where would the player you talking about, John? Where would he be at in the draft? Where, like, they're not gonna be top 3, we know, but where would they be in the draft?
Dink Pate would definitely be in the top 20, and we have some picks that are going to be in the 20s this year. So he's definitely somebody on the radar for us to look out for.
Jeremiah, he could make it. He could make it to the lottery if it's possible. He's that nice. I'm trying to tell you, dude is that nice. Because it's only, I think this was his 4th game today. 4th game, and they just talking about him wild crazy. Like he one of the best freshmen in point guards in college basketball right now. You know what I mean? And the post that Pod put up today, he was right under Dylan Harper for I forget what the numbers were, but he was right under Dylan Harper's name, like second for point guards or second for scoring or something like that.
Self-creation shots, Ice. That's what it was.
Yeah,
self-creation.
Yeah. So he's nice. You know what I mean?
So, okay, again, you got Star Traffic in the chat. He agree with you. He said Jeremiah Fitz is much quicker than Sixers Martin. Again, man, I'm learning college ball, and shout out to the content creators that bring it to my attention on the page. Subscribe to those content creators. Again, if this this is what a generational draft sound like to me, where you could get this talent that you need to be part of your championship roster or building towards that. Building late in the draft. I mean, not late in the draft, late in the first round. So this is good. This is good. This is what I like to hear. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear this. And again, these players that y'all mentioning, they all shot creators, right?
Oh yeah, Jeremiah shot creator. He'll pass first point guard, but he could score. He could score like shit though. Right. You know what I mean? He could shoot, create for himself. He drive and kick. He be killing, bro. He can score like 22, 18, you know what I'm saying? 8 assists, something like that.
That's what's up. And when you say a point guard?
Yeah, point guard, 6'4".
Okay, and again on the other side of the ball, how you rate him?
Yeah, he's good. He do everything. He is solid. He plays good defense. He ain't the best defender, but he plays good defense.
All right, shout out to Ice. We got So Greasy on the panel. What up, Brody?
What up, my boy? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all, man?
Talking fun basketball, man.
Yeah, I already know. I was listening the whole time, man. Only thing is, yo, y'all killing Mikal, bro. He didn't meet the expectations in the second year, but I still think y'all fucking wilding for saying that Cam Johnson is better than Mikal. Mikal done got game winning for the Nets, multiple 30-point games. Then I heard somebody say he could, like, Cam Johnson could hit the midi better, all types of crazy shit is wild, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I just think when some of y'all see the shit happen, like a person get the right system and get more touches, more screens to get open. Last year, Cam Johnson, they was putting the ball in his hands a lot too. And he was motherfucking damn near shooting like 15 threes a game, missing all them shits.
Well, he was injured a lot too, so Breezy.
Oh man,
he was injured a lot, but Mikal Bridges played every game though, and
Mikal is overrated, bro.
He
not
quit
talking
on us
about
the second half of
overrated.
last year, so
I'm
Breezy.
not talking about overrated. We gave him the opportunity, and
So let me ask you this question: what does? It's not a stretch to say Cam Johnson might be right on par, a little better than Mikal. Mikal is nothing special. What does Mikal do so great that Cam Johnson's not doing right now? Please explain
So,
it to me.
Let me ask you this, right? If he was their second options, getting more touches as much as he was in Brooklyn right now, he would be scoring more. He would be in a better.
No, he won't.
Bro, come on now, bro. The nigga
because he already proved it in Brooklyn.
Breezy, he didn't want to be here. So
he proved what
he
in
already
Brooklyn?
proved it in Brooklyn. He can't handle that type of value.
20-something for us, bro. What are you talking about? Both years. What are you talking about?
it was an ugly 20. It was the ugliest 20 points I ever seen. I never seen an uglier 20
Cam
points.
Thomas, bro. You talking about Mikal, Cam Thomas, and him shot the same amount of shots last year, and they both damn near had the same damn near stats, bro. Like I don't.
You know why? So crazy because Thomas was getting Mikal Bridges open shots. Just remember this too. Thomas had the ball in his hands a lot of the time.
Hold on, Jack. Go ahead, Joey.
No, he's not going to do that nasty shit. First of all, Cam T did not start the season as a starter. Mikal did. Cam T didn't really start getting minutes later on to the season, and he still almost averaged around the same amount as Mikal.
They both you're not listening to what I said again. This year, he's not getting the same touches as last year, so he's gonna look as bad, bro. Either way,
bro.
What you talking about, bro? He came to us. He succeeded that first year. They tried to give it a run the second year. He wasn't the player that they thought he was.
It wasn't even a year. It's like 3 months. It's like 3 months.
It was 27 games.
Cam Johnson. Let me say this. Cam Johnson wasn't even Mikal first year. Is Cam Johnson numbers adding up to Mikal's first year as a Net? No.
Well, Johnson did better in the playoffs than Mikal against Philly. If you want to run back the tape,
look at them battles. Look at them battles with Trae Young going back to back 40-point games.
That was the only games when Mikal was at his best was against a team that played zero defense.
Bro, every time we played the Atlanta, it was a close game, bro. I don't care.
But that's one team, though, so Breeze. And that was a team who played zero defense. They played defense. You know we lost to him, Mikal. Breezy, I'm gonna tell you now. You know we lost to him, Mikal. We lost to Portland. We lost to Washington. I think we lost to the Hornets with him. We lost to all the garbage teams with him.
Before you was on this podcast, I listened to about 65-70% of people glaze Mikal. Then when he started doing bad, everybody changed on him, bro. I'm not that type of person. I see what happens in the NBA. I see what happens in the NBA. I seen when Jacque Vaughn told them just run down and just shoot the ball. That's what Mikal was doing. And then he complained about the offense and everything that was going on.
So Breezy. So let me ask you this, Breezy. So why are Knicks fans complaining about him right now then? If he's so good. And why are they complaining about him?
It is hard. Let me tell you something, bro. It's hard when you balling out and then you get traded and you got to take a back seat when you was looking forward to be a guy.
Because he's here's the thing. So you telling me he went from being a number 1, number 2 guy in Brooklyn where so much pressure to being a number 3, number 4 option on the Knicks, the way all he got to do is chill, play defense, and hit a corner 3.
Bro,
and
no player.
Up, and you saying it's hard?
No player, bro.
And you saying it's hard.
Bro, I don't care what you talking about, bro. No player don't want to go to balling out to getting about 5 to 10 touches a game, bro. No player wants to go through that. I don't care what you talking about.
He didn't want to ball out for the Nets. That's why he deferred to Cam Thomas.
Quit on the Nets.
He always
wanted the ball out in the first place.
He always wanted help. He always
That's why he gave up.
He always wanted help.
It's so breezy. Why was he playing lie detector tests with his buddy Josh Hart saying he wanted to be on the team with him?
Bro, what was that always wanted help. Every time they took Cam Thomas out the lineup, bro, even he complained about this shit. He always said it's better when I'm out there with Cam because I have a better matchup and I could create better opportunities. Without Cam,
So Greasy. So what about when he was on a podcast with Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson and he didn't really defend Cam? Not really.
Facts.
They was like, but
That's
I mean, like
cake with him.
that's it. It's like, yeah, those are your friends, but that's your teammate. Like in that moment right there, you don't protect your teammate with
It was
your
during the
integrity.
season, Breezy. It was during the season too. He was doing it. It was during the season.
Wanted to be in Brooklyn, bro. He got traded.
Right.
Then why are you defending him if he don't want to be in Brooklyn so Breezy? Come on, brother.
Hold on, real quick.
Listen,
let me get this off real quick.
I've been a Nets fan my whole life, bro. When I watched him,
hold on.
When I watched him get traded, his whole body language. When he got traded, bro, he did not want to be there. Then they put the keys in his hands. That first year started sat Cam Thomas down, and he balled out, bro. That next following year, he couldn't do it. And it was too much going on with Jacque Vaughn, bro. It was mad shit. It was no plays. Just like y'all said, I can promise you this. If he was here with Jody Fernandez right now and with an implemented offense and players that can actually play, bro, it would have been a whole different story. But
I don't agree with that.
Right now, he went from the number one option to the fourth option.
He was a fourth number one option. He wasn't a good one. Here's my thing. It's
not about that, bro. I'm not saying, bro, if you averaging 20-something in the league, bro, you good, bro. Especially on a mediocre ass team, bro.
Okay.
It's a lot that's been going on with the Nets where you can look at a player and blame it on a player, but nobody gonna sit here and say that the Nets was bad.
All I'm gonna say is look at his efficiency. Because if anybody could score 20-something points if they fucking jacking up shots.
He wasn't, bro. He was told, just like Cam Thomas, they was told to shoot. And just like he got mad.
But what did that got to do with him being efficient?
He got mad and went on television and said it. There's no offense. I don't know what we
here's
doing
why I don't agree with your take.
Why did Bridges say he can handle that if it was too much for him?
John, let me cook. Here's why I don't agree with his take, right? He said, it's hard for him because, he went to the Knicks and he switched roles. Here's why this is bullshit. It's malarkey. Because when he was here, everybody was saying the same thing. Oh, Mikal's playing out of position. He's not a number one. He's not this. Brooklyn is asking him to do too much. Oh, Mikal. There's always excuses for Mikal. Hold on. I'm not done. I'm about to land the plane. Now he's not in Brooklyn no more, right? No, they sent him to the Knicks to where they put him back in his spot as a fringe third option, fourth option, and he's still fucking up.
Let me ask you this, right?
So I'm not giving you that.
Let me ask you this. When Booker went down, right, who was their best scorer on the Phoenix Suns?
Okay, that's one small sample piece
No, bro.
You're bringing up some shit about
you just talking, bro. I'm talking basketball. I'm talking that when Booker went down, he was their best option. He had to play a role where he got the ball more. Then he gets traded to Brooklyn, and he's in that mode where he's a scorer. He thinks, all right, everything's damn near going through Mikal Bridges. But he also knows that he can't do it all by himself. And they bench him one of the best scorers at the wrong times in the games. So then he gets traded, and you telling me any player that averaged 20 and they getting mad touches a game, and then now you got to go out there and get about 5 to 10 touches, bro. It's what you say, what you think, what you watch. That's your perspective, but players do not like going back and taking a big back seat after they showed their potential. You got Jalen Brunson out.
That's the whole reason he wanted to get out of Brooklyn.
Bro, you got Jalen Brunson, right? You got Jalen Brunson. You got Jalen Brunson, Cat, and OG with the ball most of the game. Mikal don't, no matter what, bro, he never been a player that averaged 11 points or he's gonna be out of rhythm. He's a 15-point scorer, almost close to 20.
Bro, that's what he asked for. He wanted to go to the Knicks and be in that position because he's clearly not a number one or number two option.
Right.
Here's why he's mid.
Hold on. He's not signing back.
Here's why he's mid.
Y'all. Yeah, hold on. Let me
has no bag. No, here's why he's mid. Let's talk about it. He has
And
no
then you
bag.
see a nigga like Tyrese Martin go for 30 and get 8, and then niggas would be like, "Oh, he's the future." Come on,
No.
Yeah, that's his
I'm looking at a
guy.
player skill set when I look at basketball. Here's the
talking
thing I
about
noticed
Tyrese
about
Maxey.
Mikal. You cannot play the offense through him because he's not a good playmaker and he doesn't have a good dribble.
Right.
So you
doesn't have any ball
cannot
playmaking
play
skills.
through him. He
Nobody
is
said you had
fucking
to play
mid.
through him.
He is
Nobody
a
said
role
you had to play
player.
through him.
He is a glorified role player, fringe star. That's what he
Nah, bro.
is.
Thank you, Jalen Brunson, for the 6 picks, man. You really saved us. You saved our future. Honestly, Jalen Brunson, he's welcome to Brooklyn anytime, man.
How many times you know I seen this nigga Mikal handling the ball? Niggas give him a little bump and he give the ball up. Cookies.
How many times?
Thanks, Mikal.
How many times? And I've seen it with our best players this year. I've seen it
Yo,
with our
Jay, we
best
need some
players
new music,
this year.
man.
I've seen it.
The
Our best
cookies.
players. Our best players right now losing the ball at
He's
critical
so
moments.
soft. Listen how soft your man is. When he go to the rack, he don't even want to go strong. He twirl around and do that little girly ass fucking fadeaway on one leg.
I seen him do it
That
against
nigga's
Jimmy
trash.
Butler. I seen him do it against Jimmy Butler. I seen him do it against a lot of players. Y'all look at the losses, and that's what y'all grade.
No, I look at his whole body of work.
No,
and what
you don't
you're
do.
doing
You're not
is
looking.
you're
If you're
picking
looking
at a
at his
very
body
small
of work, you
sample
would know
size and trying
he's
to
not
force a
playing his
narrative.
role.
I look at his whole body of work.
He's not a.
And it was
if,
trash.
If you look at his body of work, he's not playing his role right now. He just went all the way to a fourth to fifth option. Bro.
So which one is it, so greasy?
Come on,
he
man,
wasn't
bro.
playing his role when he was in Brooklyn as the number one option.
Bro, he was a.
Oh
now
my
he's the
God.
number 3 option and still not playing his role. Which one
Mikel's
is it?
softer than
I'm
cotton candy
confused.
right now.
Bro, he was a third and second option, bro. Third and second option to a fourth and fifth option, bro. And no player, he will not be there. When it's time to get a new contract, he will not be in New York, bro. He will not.
Yay, we won.
I'm just confused though, because when he was in Brooklyn, that wasn't his role as a number 1 option. Now he's with the Knicks as the third option, fourth option, and it's still not his role.
Bro, he's not even a third option. What are you talking about?
That was his original role in Phoenix. He was the third option.
That's a good question.
Bro, he's not a third option. You got JB, you got Cat, and then you got OG. That's the 1, 2, 3, and then Mikal comes after, bro.
Hold on.
Wait, OG the third option?
No. First off, OG and Mikal
OG
can be
been their
debatable.
best player these last few weeks.
OG and Mikal can be debatable. Because
right
I
there,
can
man.
say
He's gonna
Mikal is
play
there
that.
more
Well,
for
he get
all points
paid
than OG
$200 million.
is.
Come on, man. Y'all, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna sit up here and cap about this man. He came here and he was doing glorious. Niggas done named him Brooklyn
For
Bridges.
27
Oh,
games.
he got the best celebration. Soon as he
That was my
started,
fault. No, that celebration was bad. I never I never liked that celebration.
Soon as the second year come, he still damn near averaged the same shit. Critical moments, he made some bad decisions. But I also seen the same shit happening this year. Niggas is losing the ball, critical moments, but you know, I'm a realist. I'm not Cam Thomas. He's a great player, but he loses the ball wrong times.
Yeah, but Cam Thomas is a young player. Mikal been in the league how long?
Bro, come on now,
Cam Thomas was brought here to be the number 1 option.
Now we
Cam
going
Thomas
back
was
to this
picked late in the
young
first
player
round.
bro.
So you're comparing apples and oranges,
now we
brother.
going back to this young player shit, bro. We can't
You're comparing apples and oranges.
Bro.
Y'all wanna see, this is what I don't like about Mikal fans. They want to say how great he is, but in the same breath make up a whole bunch of fucking excuses.
Bro,
I'm over
no player wants to go from the first 1 option to the 4th option, bro. No player.
But you said he wanted to leave Brooklyn.
We ain't talking about the Nets, bro. Like,
you ain't. I said he never. See,
Right.
You can't sit up here and mix my words. I said he never wanted to be in Brooklyn, and I also said.
So that means he want to leave, right? If he didn't never want to be there.
I also
Same
said
shit.
when Cam Thomas got benched.
Oh my
he
God.
always complained how he couldn't be the only scorer out there. And when Cam Thomas was out there, it's easier. Then niggas want to go to this, the podcast. He was on the podcast. They was talking about him. Bro, we talking about what actually happened on the court.
Hey, so Greasy, this is what I seen. I seen the pressure get into Mikal, and he deferred to Cam Thomas like, here, Cam, you got it. I don't want this work no more. I'm not built for this.
I see them say, oh, Mikal, go out there and be the number one option and shoot this amount of shots a game no matter what. And that's what he did.
And he failed at it.
And no lie, if we rewind y'all tape back, y'all be saying the same shit when it was happening.
You know what the problem is?
I'm dead ass. Like,
I just put Mikal so much on this podcast, bro.
So Greasy,
so Greasy, you know what the problem was? We took Mikal Bridges at his word.
I don't even know you. Who is that?
It was John. It's John.
I
didn't think he was up there at the time. I know what I'm talking about. This is stuff.
Okay, so Simon T brought up something. He said that Mikal Bridges got 3 better scores on his team to help him out this year. How come he's doing worse this year?
When was Mikal 4th option? I want to know.
You said Cat, Brunson, and OG is ahead of him. So how is he not the 4th option now? You said that.
Bro, I'm reading what somebody said. They said he was always a 4th option. No, he wasn't.
No, he's the 4th option with the Knicks. Didn't you say that?
Yes, he is their 4th option.
That's what they talking about.
He is their 4th option. I'm looking at
the saying, how is he playing worse with 3 guys ahead of him?
You're not listening, bro. You just looking at his production right now, and he ain't even getting the ball a lot. Come on now, bro.
Wasn't he 4th option in Phoenix too?
Come on now. No, he wasn't. If he averaging them there 16 to 19 points a game, he only getting 4 or 5 shots. Come on now.
Hey man.
Yo, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That nigga ass, bro.
I sat here and I watched people for weeks glaze Mikal, and then as soon as the shit went bad,
yeah,
it went bad fast, bro.
Soon as it went bad, like I seen it, bro. I seen him give us 30-point games. I seen it. I seen him try his best in the play-in. I seen him in the playoffs.
Oh my goodness.
I seen him in the playoffs.
I seen him try his best.
For a player that didn't ask for that position, I seen it. And I bet you I bet you if you rewind the tape and you go back damn near the beginning of last season, a lot of y'all wasn't saying this same shit about him.
Oh, I was. We definitely was.
Oh my gosh.
We definitely
was.
I
wish we could rewind the tape right now. I remember I called
Mikal Bridges. Y'all got months.
Oh, wait. So Greasy.
Breezy got episodes up here in the talk.
You don't remember the night I called this nigga Mikal Bridges burger? It had the whole shit like, yo, he too frail, so the patty's gonna be thin patties. he be smiling too much, so it's extra cheese. It's gonna be onion. That's all that nigga do is cry.
That was his second year. I guarantee you, when we made that trade and he was going off, you wasn't saying that.
Now, I promise you I was, because I was when he got on the team.
Matter of fact, you probably was just coming back to the panel.
So great.
I guarantee you, when he first came to the team, I was like, that nigga should be on the fucking bench and Cam Thomas should be starting. All these new niggas that's trying to learn the system should be on the bench. We could integrate them one at a time, not all 4 new starters at the same time. I said that was the dumbest idea ever. And this nigga scored all them points, and I said it is a fluke. He is just running KD's system. They put him in all the KD old plays, and he's getting the KD old spot, so he's scoring these points. It will not translate to the next year, and it did not.
I don't think you said that, bro. I was up here with you, bro.
He did.
Nah, he did say that. He did say that. I ain't gonna lie.
I said
the final year, bro. Everybody started, including you, Breezy. Everybody changed up that second year, bro. I was up here.
No, they did not.
Did you watch him in the Olympics? The FIBA shit. You saw his ass from there.
You gotta listen
to First of all, he actually was the best one. Far as in the plus minus, bro. So I don't know what you talking about.
Nah,
he couldn't do the plus minus. The eye test. He could not do it when it mattered. He didn't.
It's a lot of players that play ass in the FIBA.
Hold on.
No, that's true too. But we talking about one player right now.
I said majority of the stuff you said, I said, but the rest of them saying the same shit they said. So you know what I mean? You just
Bro, I don't even
argue.
know if you was up here at the time, bro.
Bro, I was
Tell the truth.
definitely up here at the
I
time,
don't
bro.
think so, bro.
I said what you said, but you talking to people who saying exactly what they said.
No, bro, I've been up here for a while, bro. Like,
bro,
I was up here. Like, I
bro,
remember
I'm
a
telling
lot
you,
of conversations, bro.
I said everything
To
that
be
you
fair,
say. Now listen to me.
everybody is
I'm
saying
not
what they
saying that, bro.
everybody who was up here said what they said. Like I remember
Exactly.
Jay has
LM,
always
you
said
wasn't
that
even
since
here
jump.
yet. Whoever that is.
Yes, I
'cause I know
was
your
here.
voice. I know your voice.
Yes, I
You
was
came
here.
in
You
afterwards.
tripping, bro. Yo, I said what you
Yeah.
said, yo.
I know what I'm talking about. A lot of people wasn't here when I was up here. So when I'm talking,
Bro, I was
know
here
these
when you was up
conversations.
here.
The fact of the matter is, Mikel was never a number one option anywhere he went. He came here, he was forced to be that. No one drafted him. Yo, you the center of our franchise. He was never that. So when he came
Said
here,
that.
we the only dumb team. We the only dumb team to give him that option. He was never that. We the only dumb organization. Yo, you got the keys. You the king. How you feel about being the king of New York? How you feel about being in Brooklyn? You saw his energy when he got asked that. He was like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? Mad nonchalant, like, bro. If
Yo,
you the
remember
star,
I said
accept the
Jack
role."
Vaughn was trying to live vicariously through him because he wanted to make a role player into a star. He was
Exactly.
just
He
like,
knew
yo,
damn
if
well he
niggas would have
wasn't no
gave me them
star, bro.
shots, I would have
Man, the
did it.
people did that, man. The people did that. Y'all.
He should have told the people, yo, that's not me.
Y'all named them Brooklyn Bridges out there. Y'all gave
niggas named the Brooklyn Bridges the first night he got traded before he even did anything. Once niggas seen the work on the court, it was different. But niggas gave him that night the first day he got traded. Honestly,
this is crazy. I sat here and watched this dude go hard games. You heard it, and he ain't, like he said. I never said he went anywhere to be a number one option, but he damn sure wasn't the fourth option.
Yo, so greasy.
You sure
So
he wasn't
greasy.
the
Hold
fourth
on.
option on that Phoenix team? It was Booker. It was DeAndre. DeAndre Ayton, and who else? It was somebody else than him.
You got Chris Paul,
definitely CP3 was on that list too.
Yeah, CP3, then him. He was the fourth option. Exactly. What are you talking about,
CP3
bro?
was the point guard. That's it. He was not they top scorer over there.
No matter, he was still in terms of seniority. Like he was really the one. They brought CP3 there because he could close at that point in time. He could close games. They had a problem with pacing in the fourth quarter. The same problem we have in terms of fourth quarter where they couldn't close games. CP3 helped them do that. Like I mean, Mikel was probably the fourth or third option over there. Not saying that you're wrong, but he was definitely the third option. He wasn't, the second scorer after Book.
Hold on.
Like Mikel was in
Hold
Canton
on.
Way,
Hold on. Right. Hold on. So greasy. Let me defend my honor because I heard you call me out. So let me just say what I. Yeah, I know. But let me just say where I stand with that. For one, yeah, Jay's right. When he came here, they had KD playbook. He got to the midi more. He played under the 3-point line. To make a long story short, he played under the 3-point line, which KD does a lot, and that was for the 26 games. To put context to it, when the 82 game season happened, they didn't keep that playbook for him, and he played above the 3-point line a lot. Trying to do a lot of shot creation, a lot of one dribble pull up 3-pointers. You know what I mean? Not one dribble pull up middies, but one dribble pull up 3-pointers, and it wasn't working. Our offense looked bad, and for the most part, it was nasty work. And that being said, yeah, he was getting more shots than Cam Thomas at one point. So I agree with, I think John, he was saying that he didn't get, Cam Thomas didn't get the same minutes. Cam Thomas is a way better scorer, even though the box score said that they average around the same amount of points. But case in point is I recapped every game, so greasy. So yeah, I might have had expectations because of the 28 games, but when the 82 games happened, I see they didn't keep that playbook. That was the main thing. He was playing above the 3-point line instead of below the 3-point line, and he wasn't good. He exerted all that offense.
Hold on. He wasn't good. He wasn't good until Ben Simmons went out last year, or he wasn't good. because I believe we was the best 3-point shooter team in the league, and him and Dinwiddie was leading in threes at a point. Like
Yeah, at a point, but it's
I
not
don't get it.
sustainable, bro. Hold on, that wasn't a sustainable offense for us to be
No,
successful, bro.
that's when a lot of
He
guys start
abandoned the
switching up.
midi, bro. No, but what
That's
I'm
when
saying is, right, but
no,
again,
that's
it's contention. Like he don't get my loyalty because he like in a sense where I can't critique his game and say what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
No. I'm saying on the trajectory of seeing what I saw. He still last year when he was with us, he was still a number one option to going somewhere to be a. We all you could rewind the tape and hear all of us who I was just arguing who that was up there. That was Jay or somebody. I don't know.
That was John.
You feel me? Like
no, that was Joey BK. That was Joey BK.
He always was. It was at a point where he was going crazy on Bridges, but in the beginning of that whole span, when we was up there and there was 8 games in, everybody was up there like, oh my God, I don't know. Dinwiddie's the best shooter and Bridges is doing this and come on, bro. And then after that, everybody switched on him after Ben went down and all these other players went down. That's when these guys start switching up. And you heard, I know what I'm talking about. And that's when.
I think you're mixing people up, bro.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people talking and shit like that. Bro, no, there's a lot of people talking. So one person say something, person say something, and you be like, y'all niggas.
Hey, yo, I still been watching. You a part of that. You was there. That's what I'm saying. You're a part of y'all niggas. You heard?
That's what I'm saying. But look, you saying niggas switched up on Dinwiddie. I didn't switch up on Dinwiddie. I fuck with Dinwiddie still.
Let me tell you something.
Like I fuck with Dinwiddie more than Bridges from the beginning.
Look, after Ben Simmons went down, and
so you just saying shit,
bro? No, I never said nothing about you with Dinwiddie, bro. You're not listening to me, bro. I just said after that first, when everybody was healthy, and this is what I said. Me and Leaf sat up here and we said it. If anybody on this team get injured, far as Ben Simmons or other players, like the people that matter, Ben Simmons, it was the stint where Ben Simmons and I think Clax went down, and we just went to shit. And that's when I seen everybody switching up, bro. You wasn't talking all this when it was the first week.
So you telling me? Wait. No, so look, I'm gonna ask you one question to see if I could take you seriously. You saying you never heard me say that Cam Thomas should be starting over Mikal Bridges?
I never said that, bro. That's why
answer that question. No, answer the question. You never said it. That's what I'm asking you.
Cam Thomas was never Mikal didn't take his spot.
Have I ever said that though? Because you keep saying what I said and what I didn't say. Have you ever heard me say Cam Thomas should be starting over Mikal Bridges?
Bro, we all sat here.
If you ain't heard that, you wasn't listening to me.
Hold on, bro. Nobody
you wasn't listening to me if you didn't hear that.
Bro, can you let me talk? They don't play the same position. First of all.
Bro, but they had him in the starting lineup. They didn't have him in the starting lineup.
Bro,
if you didn't hear me,
you trying to mix it up. I'm not playing favoritism towards no players right now. Bro.
No, I was playing favoritism. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, bro.
Everybody I'm playing favoritism. It's not about what you saying. Because you saying I'm saying stuff that I didn't say.
Everybody admitted that Cam Thomas should be a starter. Nobody never said Mikal should start over. Cam should be starting over Mikal. Everybody always said that they should have been in the same lineup with each other. You could go rewind the tape,
that's what I'm saying. We was complaining about Mikal from jump then.
No, we wasn't, bro.
You Jeremiah Parrish, bro. Yo.
No, how you was complaining about somebody he was actually doing good. Everybody was complaining how Cam Thomas wasn't getting the minutes that he deserved, and Mikal and Cam Johnson
because of him.
Greasy, you capping. Everybody here was complaining about Mikal, bro. Don't do that. Everybody on here was complaining about Mikal, bro.
Complaining about him not getting the minutes, but not starting over Mikal is crazy, bro. Nobody was complaining about
all the time on this show, bro. For years.
We cooked Mikal all the time on the show. Don't do that. Priest was the only one up here saying, y'all wilding on Mikal.
You wasn't even here yet.
That's what I told him. I said that too.
Right, that's a fact. Y'all was wilding on
Mikal and Big Priest. That's it. Only me and Priest.
Big Priest was the only one up here saying, "Yo, y'all be wilding on Mikal. Y'all doing too much, Cam Thomas."
That's facts, LM.
Priest was saying that.
And Iceman too, but it was mostly Priest though.
That's a fact.
Right.
That
Priest was the only one. Yo,
that
y'all,
was
y'all the Cam
after
Thomas. Priest was
everybody
saying,
went.
yo,
Like
y'all
I
the Cam
said,
Thomas
after
fan base.
everybody
Cam
went down,
Thomas can do no wrong in your eyes. He was saying
after
all of that.
everybody went down, that's when the Mikal saga begun. When all the other players went down.
That's not true. We was begging for Cam to start. We was begging for Cam to start in the beginning of the season, bro.
Hey, bro, you that's talking, you came way after at the end, bro. Like,
no, I did not.
Bro,
I don't know what to tell you.
Breezy, come on, bro. I'm stuck here. Bro, you the reason why I got.
Hold on.
I sat here. I came up here. I sat here. Since the beginning of the season, I sat up here hold on. Breezy covered every game last season. I sat up here and we came up here and he covered every game. I came up here every single game, bro.
You was not up here for every game last season. You know how?
Yes, I was.
Let me tell you something. Because Breezy hit me up in the inbox and asking me about people like you on the cast, bro. I know what I'm talking about, bro.
What?
What?
I got the facts.
What are you talking about?
I can vouch.
You came later on when more people started coming on the podcast, bro. I know what I'm talking about, bro.
Man, I've been on here for a while too. So.
Right. Hold on. Let me say this because since y'all mentioned me in
Come on now, I know what I'm talking about, bro.
Right. Hold on. Let me just bring you up to speed. For one, LM doesn't only do content on my page. He do content, and for a while I thought LM was LBL, so you might be confusing it the same way I did. But I'll say this. LBL, I can remember LBL. I can remember a lot of these. Well, just speaking of who you talking about, LM. Yeah, he's been on the panel for a minute, and yeah, man, I follow him too on Twitter. Now that being said, far as what we was talking about, what we was disagreeing on, Mikal Bridges. Like I said, I was. This is what I was saying about Mikal Bridges. I said that Mikal Bridges abandoned the playbook that KD had, and they taking more threes than 2-pointers. Now, have I asked Greasy about different panelists about this and that? Yeah. Do I remember exactly what I said? No. But I always try to see what culmination is good between who's on the panel, like a rotation. You know, I'm moderating, so I'll be, you know what I'm saying, trying to see, you know, who fits the panel, basically. So yeah, I came to Greasy. I'm not saying it's about LM specifically. I don't remember saying anything specifically about LM though. But also, Mikal, bro, I remember I recap every game. So yeah, how he started in this season and what I was seeing game after game after. Since I'm recapping every game, I'm calling it like I see it. So I might have said something in the beginning of the season, but that don't mean his game was consistent. Like the game you mentioned about him versus Trae Young. Trae, when he played Trae Young, bro, he gave up 40-something points too. He might have scored 40 points.
You went into that season that when we started off good, you went in there saying Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges was going to be the best duo in the league. Come, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I was wrong. I was wrong. Hold on. Do Nets fans forgive me for my sins?
No, I'm not.
Hold on. I left for my wrongdoings. Hold on. I already apologize for this, man. This is like double jeopardy.
Chill. That's not what I'm talking about, though. But what I'm saying is when I'm up here talking to Jay, bro, when niggas was live, what I'm saying is certain conversations that people up here for, they wasn't up there when me, Breezy, and Jay was up there talking. I'm talking about when you first coming from Facebook. What I'm saying is all the way leading up to a certain point. After Mikal was showing what he was doing, nobody.
Hold on, Greasy. So Greasy, to be fair, to give niggas grace, like we was up here when Mikal and I think last year when Mikal and Cam Thomas, I think it was the Milwaukee game. Mikal dropped like 30-something and then Cam dropped 41. Niggas was up here saying, yo, it's not Mikal and Cam Johnson that's the duo. It's Cam Thomas and Mikal that could be the duo. Niggas was up here saying that. So this is what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna say like. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, Breezy had the take saying, yo, Cam Johnson and Mikal might be the top duo in the East, which he was wrong about. But when we saw Cam starting with Mikal, I remember niggas on here saying, yo, they should be the duo. Like they should Cam Thomas should start.
That's
And
all
they
I'm
both
saying.
should, you know what I'm
And now
saying?
some niggas is acting like they never said that, and it was always about Cam Thomas starting over Mikal. This is crazy,
we not
bro. I was
saying
up there.
that. We not
No,
saying that. Just like hold
I
on,
never said
but
I
Joe.
wanted Cam Thomas to come off the bench just
Nope.
because I wanted them to be a top 10 duo. I never said that.
No,
It's not the
I
same
never
thing.
said
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
I never
Oh,
said
all right.
that. What I'm saying is, until we saw that Mikal wasn't that guy, it wasn't crazy backlash on him. When they made him the number one guy, and we start seeing the shit he was doing, fucking with the Knicks and motherfucking wearing they sneaker colors and shit like that, motherfucking. That's when motherfuckers
Bro.
start saying like,
All right.
"Yo, I
Hold
don't
on.
like, I don't
To be
like."
So
to be fair,
Greasy.
Mikal
The
checked out
night
around the
of the
second half of the
trade,
season.
the night of the trade, the nigga sat in the Barclays and said, "Oh yeah, you know I love playing in New York. You know Madison Square
No,
Garden
that's a
in the
fact.
Barclays." I shitted on him right there. Right there, that stream that night. I said, "This guy, who the fuck is that? We just trade this nigga to the Knicks
Can I
now."
say something though? It's kind of misleading though, because everybody was excited for Mikal after those 27, 28
Word.
games, that small sample size. So yes, we were excited, but as
Bro,
time went
we
along
still
and the
had a
next season
losing
came,
record. That's what I
but
said then. We
Nah,
still had a losing
as
record.
though is crazy,
With
bro. Like,
no,
But
but
you
what
bro,
I'm
can
I'm
you
saying
can
telling you,
is,
because
only
you
say
trying to
that
sit here and
after
say
the
I was
fact. You
bigging this
can't say
kid up.
that before the fact. You
not,
gotta say that the
it
losing
was,
record thing. You
bro.
gotta
It was
say
at a
after they
point where
lose.
everybody was looking at that nigga like, all right, he did this last season, and in that first 8 to 10 games, bro, we was number one on fast breaks, number 3 in threes. We had number 3 in rebounds. Everybody was on some shit like, hold on, like we looking at
He was
something.
bad.
When Ben Simmons went
He
down
had
and
a losing record still.
bro, we was
Like, and we
500. What
had
are you talking about?
and we was like crazy. We was crazy above. No, I'm talking about the losing record with them. Like it was like 13 and 17 or some shit like that
It
with
was
that
13
group.
and 15.
Like,
It was 28 games, 13 and 15.
yeah,
the
like
only
Okay.
reason
it
we
was
made
still
the
like
playoffs
even
is
with
because
all his
Kyrie and
efforts
KD
where
had us so
y'all
far
saying it
ahead.
looked good, it was still in a losing
Nah, we
record.
ain't talking about the playoffs. We talking about last year.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is I just was
We looked
skeptical
horrible.
about Boy from jump. And it like I don't see
Oh,
how
I never
people can
wanted him
be
to be the number one option, but as a player though, I just think it's different from being a number one option, and then you have to go
no,
to be a
I get
third or
what you're
fourth.
saying. He's not as bad as people is saying that he is, but the thing is you were put in a position to be a number one option and you failed bad. So you're gonna
Thank
get
you.
talked about.
Thank you, Jay.
Not
Facts.
only that, I don't even think he was never like I don't see like yes, here he was meant to be the number one
I don't
option.
even think he
But
did bad,
even
bro.
He wasn't number
but
one in
even but
Phoenix.
even but e- but
Right.
what I'm saying is even when he was drafted, like you didn't look at Mikal and think, yo, he's a
Number
like
one.
Oh
he's a
no, that's
guy that your offense. He was never
No,
He
that.
yeah,
So
but
when he
never
came here, that's why I
was.
was confused.
You
He
you
never
didn't
was.
think that, but Marks and them brought him here because they thought he had potential to be a number one option. He was the
But Joey, they
centerpiece
also
around the
had no
KD
choice
trade.
because right. So they
That's
also had
true.
no choice
But
because when
look, but
KD you trade KD off, this is the only guy you got from the trade. Yeah,
that's
you gotta center it around him.
that's true. But when he was in Phoenix, like so Greasy said, and Booker was out and he was leading the team, he kind of tricked niggas a little bit. So you see that small sample size, and you might like, hey, we might get something with this guy if we put
Everything
him in
he
the number one
Hold
done.
on.
option.
Yeah, hold on. Let's get in. Let's go to Scott. Scott and PC join the panel. Shout out to Scott and LM. We gonna go to LM for sure. Scott.
Y'all remember? Oh, yo, bro. Damn, my
What?
fault. I just keep remembering shit because he keep telling me I was saying shit good about this nigga. Y'all remember when we had 2 games against the Cleveland Cavaliers back to back, and I said I tell y'all what this team is with them 2 games, and we lost both of them. They cooked us because of Mikal. And yo, bro,
Yeah.
everything.
Nah, I remember he couldn't really guard no the fastest, smaller guards that I thought he
No,
would
he
lock
can't.
up. He
No.
couldn't
He
guard
was
them or
getting
nothing like
cooked,
that.
bro, and he was
But
supposed to be the defensive guy.
right. But all right. So Scott, just give us a quick commercial. Then just kind of let us know. Do you feel like this team is better without Mikal this year?
Yeah, you can reach me at Apartment Gamer and more on YouTube, and I'm also on Twitter, Apartment Gamer 1. First of all,
Mikal was never supposed to be a number one option. He never was when he came out of college. He always was like a,
I'm
high
trying to
level
figure out who
backup.
said that though.
High level backup. That's what he was. Simple as that. When he came here, he stayed true to what he was.
So, do you think that we a better team without him?
Of course. He didn't want to be here.
So
He really didn't want to be here.
can I
All
say
right.
this though? Can I say that? I don't want, I just want to say this real quick, Scott. Yes, that's what he was brought. What we thought he was supposed to be coming out of college. What I'm saying is, Mikal played good enough in Phoenix to make a name for himself. Just
Yeah.
like So Greasy said, when Booker and them went out, he stepped up. He did his thing. So based off that potential, teams are going to give him an opportunity, a bigger role, based off of what they seen in the
Yeah,
league,
and he
based off of
didn't
what they
do it.
seen him do.
He couldn't do it. He couldn't.
Right.
Everything was short, 28 games. I mean, you can't really judge that in a season that he's going to maintain that. When the full season came, he couldn't do it.
Facts.
The nigga still averaged 20 something. You talking about he couldn't do it?
Yeah, but that's all he I mean, he wasn't really an
Still was doing
impact
the
player.
same thing.
He
He
fourth
averaged.
quarter,
He was giving up more
They
points
they
than he
just
was
talk, they
scoring, bro.
talking they talking
yeah,
about
he
He
wasn't
scoring
an
wasn't
average.
impact
Let, let,
player.
let-
He
hey,
wasn't
let me say this too,
them
Breezy.
So
them
so
20
you
something
want
points
somebody to
was
And I'm
be
glad Breezy said
empty.
that real quick.
so you
So
want somebody to be
Mikal,
the number one
hold
scorer
on,
and the number
Breezy.
one defender. It's
That
crazy.
that's the thing that
No.
disappointed me too, right? Because we
Mm-mm.
heard about his defense and how much of a lockdown defender he was. He got to Brooklyn. I seen Terry Rozier cook him.
Terry Rozier, that's the one that was just in my
Right,
name.
Seen. Hold
right.
on, Jay.
First
Anthony
of all,
Hold
Terry
Simon.
Rozier
on, real
cooked the
quick. I'm
whole
about to
team
land the
that
plane.
game in
Anthony
Memphis.
Hold on,
Simon.
real quick. I got one more. I seen Anthony Simons cook him. These
Yeah.
ain't prime time players in the league. Yes, they're good, but they ain't the creme de la creme. He was getting cooked by an average to a little bit above average players. He's not him. He couldn't even
Bro,
do it on the defensive
bro,
end.
bro.
Stop it.
Every team you name, he cooked the whole team. What are you talking about?
Ooh,
Terry
Mikal.
Oh,
Terry
Mikal.
Rozier. That game he cooked the
Oh
whole team.
man,
What are you talking
he
about?
supposed
Nah,
to
How
be
he
our
Mikal
best
was
supposed to
just
be?
lockdown
primary
Hold
defender on
on.
the
defender.
perimeter,
But
right?
isn't
Bro,
Mikal supposed to be the leader and the
bro,
lockdown defender?
bro.
Isn't he the one that's supposed to pick up the number one assignment? Am I
Was he our
bugging?
point guard? Was
Right.
he our point guard? So Terry Rozier,
Matter.
He was the two guard.
The point
bro,
guard don't just be guarding the point
bro,
guard. It'd be the
he was
best
Right.
defender
guarding.
guarding the guy.
Mikal was the number one option, guarding the best players and switching up all game. What are y'all talking about, bro?
Getting
Everybody
cooked.
play.
Bro,
First of
hold up.
all,
Did we
Yeah,
And
navigate
he was
back?
failing
Leaf.
at he was failing at that.
Hold
Did we
on.
navigate back to Mikal, bro?
No, no, no.
Like he was doing that
So
stuff, but he wasn't
listen, listen.
succeeding though.
Listen. We tried to all back down so greasy about defending McCall. He kept swinging, man. He
Yeah, I
he
ain't
he.
mad at
They,
him. I mean, he got
like
his opinion, but
yeah. Again, we're not going to change his mind
I
on that.
wish I
Again,
wish Leaf was up here because he was up here for
No,
some of y'all
nah, I'm up
saying.
here now.
First,
uh,
I Leaf.
hold on, we got to get to PT, man. Hold on, y'all.
Nah,
Uh,
now when somebody was here that actually
nah,
know.
nah. Go ahead. Matter of fact, you and Leaf get into it about
Hey Leaf, hey
Mikal
Leaf.
Bridges,
What's
even
up?
though he's not a Brooklyn Nets player. But go ahead.
Yo,
What
Now
yo,
happened?
Leaf.
What
yo.
happened? Nah. What
Let me
happened,
get
SO?
hold on a second. Let me get my
No, all
thing
right,
off about him,
talk.
and then y'all go ahead and destroy each other.
yeah.
PT, bro. Come on,
Pause.
bro.
Pause.
I
But
That's
continue.
crazy. Right,
listen.
that's crazy.
Come on
I've
now,
been a
bro. It's a
part.
family show.
Right.
I've been a part of Nets Twitter since the last year in New Jersey.
Okay.
We've been talking this team for a long fucking time. I remember when niggas was scared to talk back to Knicks fans. I swear to God, in the early days, motherfucking Nets fans were scared
In
to
'09?
talk.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm from Jersey City. Never been scared.
I'm
Bro,
telling
hold up.
I'm
In '09,
I'm
niggas,
not listen, I'm not
wait.
talking about Jersey
Time
City.
out.
I'm talking about Nets Twitter.
Wait.
Yeah, he
Hold
said,
on.
hold on, let him finish. Let him
Hold
finish his take. Let him finish his take.
Yo, I, you can ask Jay from BK. He's one of the few that was there back then. And I was tired of Nets Twitter, and I found another channel which seemed to be a Knicks channel that had this young man, Big Fan Breezy, on it. I heard him defending the Nets, and I was shocked because a lot of times people until Kyrie, KD, and everybody came in, nobody was outwardly saying they were a Nets fan like that. It was not on YouTube, and I started following. I did not speak on the podcast until I came on the podcast and made the argument that you have to you got to go through the process. You made the trade already. You got to see if Mikal and Ben and Cam could put it together and be something. You don't have to tank right away. Let's see what this team is. And that was the back and forth. That was the argument until it was revealed. I will tell you when my reveal of Mikal Bridges not being the guy happened.
Mm-hmm. The epiphany.
The epiphany happened, exactly. He did a video with her. Was it her or was it SZA? One of the two.
It was HER.
He did a video with her, and her.
I don't like where this is going, bro. I don't.
Yeah, nah, it's making sense. Go ahead, keep connecting the dots.
Let him cook.
Connect the dots. Keep going.
Her was basically trying to let the dim-witted non-superstar know, like, yo, you're my favorite player. He didn't know what to do. I knew he wasn't a number one from there. I knew he wasn't that dude from there. How you got her in your gym? You got her in your gym. It says Brooklyn on your shirt. It says Brooklyn on the wall. It's the view of New York City. And you couldn't close that deal? You're my favorite player?
Because he don't exuberate that kind of confidence. That's why.
Yeah, he don't exuberate that at all, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is swagless, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, that moment I looked at that dude and I was like, yo, that's not a number one. That's not an alpha.
Nah, from the her video is mad funny though, Pa. I ain't gonna hold you like that's when you realize
the her video, bro, was I was kind of ashamed to have that nigga on my team, bro. At that,
that was bad, man.
But listen, before you finish
that
this
was
shit,
nasty
bro.
work on Twitter when Shorty was telling him don't ask her on a date on Twitter. I forgot.
Yeah. On Twitter, she popped the balloon in the DMs and everything, bro. Like that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
But finish this shit, bro, so I could just shut this shit down, bro, please.
Shut what down, man? You ain't shut shit down, man.
I'm shutting down this whole conversation, man, with one quote.
Yeah, hold on. This is hilarious, man.
So Greasy
go ahead, PT.
Corroborate what he was saying.
Hey, yo, Leaf. When you was up here, right, and we came into last season, right, and they went on that, and they was winning those games, and we was number one in fast breaks, number 3 in threes, and we had all these rebounds and shit, right? Warren, I believe, wasn't you the only person still mad about these players on that team, bro?
I was.
Right? Wasn't Breezy, Jay, wasn't all of them talking about how they don't know what this might be special, all this extra shit, and then after didn't we say, yo, this me and you the only ones that said this shit? If the main players go down like Ben Simmons, which we knew, I thought he was gonna be an all-star. Motherfucking, he goes down, and then Clax goes down. We said if any of those players go down, the season goes to shit. Those 2 players went down. What niggas do on Mikal?
A whole bunch of everything. Like, because I remember it was games where Mikal was going double overtime with Atlanta, and he closed, bro. And it was games early on in the season, bro. Like with dumbass Jock Vaughn didn't know when and where to play Cam Thomas, but Mikal played pretty okay for the beginning portion of the season, bro. Like it was just towards the middle and the end that a lot of people had a problem with.
He was just giving Mikal pop for the Atlanta game, though.
That's all I'm saying.
Bruh, hold on. What?
But
Listen. Hold on. Let me say this. Hold on. Let me say this. Again, I've visually seen him lose like just morale of wanting to be here, bro. Because I would watch the post game interviews too, and I would hear how he was talk, bro. He looked like he just did not want to be here.
Nobody
You know what I mean?
Jacque Vaughn, bro.
Ain't nobody debating that. But only thing
but what I'm saying is he hold on. You want to make it seem like I was so I'm supposed to be pro Macau.
No, you was in love with them niggas, Breezy. You was up there talking about them. Bro.
You was talking that duo shit. Yes, you was, nigga. We got the footage, nigga. Don't laugh at this.
You did say
got the footage. We got the footage.
No. First and foremost, nah. First and foremost,
on my page, nigga. We got the footage.
Bro, first and foremost, y'all ain't gotta, can y'all stop over talking me, bro? For one, I never disagreed that y'all had the footage. I never said that I didn't say that, and I apologize to the Nets fans. Then, like now, I'm gonna apologize. Right, exactly. So again, don't make it seem like that was what I said in those 26 games.
I'm not
bro.
making it seem like it was just you. I want.
Bro, no. Bro, what I'm saying, no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I recap every game. So the content is going to be contingent based on what I see. And respectfully, he did not live up to the standards that he played in those 26 games. So I called it like I said. That's it, bro. I called it like I said.
Listen. The only person that didn't believe in them niggas right away was Jay, bro. Like I he called it. He was just like, no, I ain't putting stock in these niggas.
Yo,
like,
but he just said I was the number one.
But that's what we were saying. We said that already.
Jay wasn't on board with that. The only person that was doing that top 10 duo shit and them niggas could be two of the best in the league, bro. Like is Breezy, bro. That was the only person that was doing that shit. Everybody when he did it, bro, I was shaking my head and I ain't want to rebuttal at all. And I'm just like,
bro. And then again, hold on.
Breezy took it back though. He took it back.
It's all good.
Right, y'all make it seem like I said that the entire season, bro.
After 41 games, nigga. That's
no.
It took that 41 games to take that shit back.
Bruh,
he didn't take that shit back until February when he figured when he knew we wasn't making the playoffs. That's when he because
stop talking for me, please. No.
He lied because I got the shit on my page,
bro. Like I said, the very first game of the season, they didn't start Cam Thomas, and I said right then and there, ain't nobody in that lineup good enough for Cam Thomas to be coming off the bench.
But you still was calling.
Bro, did I see what I'm saying?
Still was calling them a
Cam
duo,
Thomas
bro.
came off the bench and put up 36, bro.
Listen. As much as y'all saying that, look at the stats of that very first game. Cam Thomas came and outscored Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges. He had 36 off of the bench. Right then and there, I said, listen, can I finish? Hold on, let me finish. Right then and there, I said the reason why they can't be a top 10, I ain't say right then and there, but the reason why they couldn't be a top 10 duo is because they didn't have a facilitator that could get them the ball. Dinwiddie passes was wild lazy, and for the most part, it just was ugly basketball, bro. It was ugly. Hold on. It was ugly basketball because hold on. Listen, and then I said that to giving them credit before they played, and then what I see was that both of them weren't shot creators. They couldn't create their own offense above the 3-point line, and y'all all know that Jacque Vaughn wanted them to play above the 3-point line. So, like I said, I called it like I said. It was easy to see they were in a top 10 duo in the first 10 games of the season, bro.
They didn't really have
You know how I know he fibbing, bro, because Cam
Thomas
Thomas
really have a point guard.
No. Let me tell you why I know he fibbing, bro. Because Cam Thomas went down in game 6 and then come back to game 18. And during that time, bro, somehow, some way, we developed a 13-10 record. And shit got ugly after that damn West Coast road trip.
But the Phoenix game was when Claxton shot that 3 was what made us 13-10. I think Cam was playing that game. So he came back
No.
early in
We
the
was
consensus.
13-10 before that. What made us 13-10 was the Atlanta game where Mikel hit the game winner, and then I think we beat the shit out of Orlando, and then we went on the road trip, or one of them teams. I one of them teams. Once we went on the road trip, bro, the first team we played was Sacramento. We got destroyed. And then the second game
How
we
was
played
that?
Phoenix. We won. Then we lost to Utah. THT was killing us. I never forget that game. And
I'm
then it
not
was
gonna lie.
another.
I
And
was
then it
at
was
that
another
Orlando
game.
game you was
So
talking
that's
about
what I'm
for
saying.
that
And then
fourth
So
Cam
quarter.
Hold on. Let me finish this.
No,
Cam
because
Thomas came back.
y'all can't put stains on my jacket. You trying to tell me I defended Mikal Bridges?
I'm being
Hold on,
accurate.
no,
I'm not putting
no,
stains on your jacket. I'm being
no, yes,
accurate.
yes,
I'm
yes.
being very accurate with what I'm saying.
No,
Hold on.
no. Hold on. So
I'm
you
being
saying I was
very
no, let me
accurate, and you know
no.
I
I'm
am.
asking a question. No, you're not. Hold on. All right, now answer this question if you're being so accurate. You trying to tell me I defended Mikal Bridges after he couldn't guard Talon Tucker, whatever the hell his name is?
You defend, bruh. You
I defended
defended.
him after he couldn't guard Horton Tucker. You serious?
Wait. No. You didn't defend him after that. You defended
Exactly.
him.
So what you
No.
saying? That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about on our way to 13-10. This is before the road trip. This is before that 5-game road trip when shit went left. Remind you, Cam Thomas came back in game 3 of that road trip, and they played them wrong, my nigga. He went scoreless for 3 straight games, and his minutes was getting fucked with, bro. And everybody up in here knew it. So I didn't give no call to that. I didn't give no call to that at all, bro. Like that road trip messed us up. Before
Yeah,
that
Believe
road,
it.
it wasn't
Believe.
just
let
that.
me
Believe
wait.
he
Let me
raised.
finish. Let me
He-
finish this. Before that road trip happened, Mikel hit a game winner on Atlanta, and he scored 40-something points, bro, on Orlando. We beat the shit out of them niggas by 20-something. Tell me I'm lying.
And we beat Miami too.
They
In that,
they
I think
spanked
that
us in
Nah,
the
I
second
was
half.
at
But
that game. He
continue.
had 24 in the first quarter.
He
Bro,
had
we talking
24
about
in the first
23
quarter.
games out of 82 at max. You're talking 23 games out of 82
Yeah,
at
but
max.
the team
Right.
is dysfunctional, man.
that's what I
The
said. I
team,
said
So
But
hold
the
on,
thing, but Breezy, the thing I'm saying,
hold on. So what I'm saying is, listen, what I'm saying is he didn't even clear the 28 games in the last part of the season. The last part of the season was 28 games. This game's after this, it was 23 games. So he didn't even clear the 28 games. Case in point is, without that KD playbook, that offense wasn't sustainable for him to
no,
score 26 and a half points
nah,
per game, bro.
yeah.
bro, they
Jock
been
Vaughn fucked us
but
over.
Breezy, the main thing about we
But it
wasn't
was
just
Jock Vaughn
complaining
that was
about,
fucking that up, bro. It
but
wasn't him.
we wasn't just complaining about
He was
thank,
Mikel
disappointed.
being, but
thank you.
we was
Jock,
also
Jock
complaining about
Vaughn was
Mikel
fucking up.
getting the last second shots. Like I remember that Golden State game
Right. Yup.
when Cam dropped 41 and we could have tied it, and Mikel went for that layup and he missed, and everybody was on here saying, "Yo,
That's true.
why did Mikel get the last shot? Cam
I ain't
had
gonna lie,
41 points."
Cam
That's
Johnson
true.
was getting last second shots too,
That's
bro.
true.
Like I'm
That's true.
the shit that was getting drawn up,
That's
at the
true.
tail end of the game, bro. You absolutely right. Cam Johnson getting wide open jumpers and missing them at the
And
tail end of the game. I
who
was
you
not
think
cool with that at all.
who you think called up his number at the end of the game? Jock
Jock
Vaughn.
Vaughn.
Right. That's why I said they are.
Because he wanted to make a role player into a star.
Jock Vaughn fucked us over.
That,
But
I'm not.
I'm saying there. But Scott, I'm saying
blaming
there's
that
games where
all on
Cam was on
Mikel,
fire
bro.
and
Like
on point,
I'm
and they
not
would give it to
because
Mikel for the last shot.
but I'm not blaming that all on Mikel because in the Nets jersey, Mikel, I still stand to this shit to this day. Mikel played his best basketball in the Nets jersey. He ain't averaged 20 nowhere else. He didn't average 20. He didn't average 20 points nowhere else.
Hold on. Let me say this.
He wasn't shooting 50, 40, 90 nowhere else, bro. But his Nets jersey,
He wasn't playing that many shot attempts up neither. So hold on. My point is this: anytime you get a player on the second show of a Rivals podcast is on there talking whatever he talking about, yeah, you're not mentally tapped in. And again, he could physically be there for the 82 games, but mentally, you're not going to tell me that line of bullshit, bro. He wasn't mentally tapped in for 82 games. Maybe physically, but not 82.
tapped in for 82 games. But guess what? There's no other place, bro, that he has been where he averaged more points, better field goal percentage, better 3-point percentage, better free throw percentage. There's no other place in his career where he done that but a Nets jersey. That is facts.
Yeah.
So what?
That's because he had the green light.
You could, bro, like, and you can say the same for D'Lo, and you can say the same for Karis LeVert. All of them niggas put on when they was in these jerseys.
Okay, but again,
I'm
like I said,
I'm not
listen.
bashing niggas,
At
bro.
that,
If they somewhere
I'm
else,
not
that's
bashing him,
fine,
bro.
bro. Fuck them.
Nah,
But when
I'm
they was
not. I'm
here,
no.
they balled, bro.
Nah, not
Not
really. He
bad.
wasn't really balling, bro. He really wasn't
He
Bad.
balling.
wasn't
He
balling
had
enough
to
for
be
your
balling.
standards, my
He
nigga.
had
But
to
he
be
balled.
balling for you to call him a duo, bro. This shit is wild, bro.
Bro,
Like,
I called him a duo because of the 26 game,
no,
28
bro. Hey,
games
yo,
Breezy
before
is
that.
we can't sit
optimistic,
here.
man.
We can't sit
Yeah.
here like them first few games. You wasn't saying that. Oh, they still good
If
duo,
you
but
add them 23
you,
games,
Bro,
that's 51 games.
they
you
wasn't locking
always said,
nobody up, bro. They was trying to
you,
be shot creators instead of defenders and
bro.
then
You
scorers, bro.
always said Cam Thomas after those first few games. You always said Cam Thomas was You think Cam Thomas and Mikal should be a duo? Once you seen them first like 10 games, bro.
It
Once
was
you
4 games. It was 4.
bro, I was up here, bro.
It was 4 games. It wasn't 10, bro.
Yo,
Like, it was like 4 or
It was
5.
4 games because Cam Thomas got injured after game 6. And then and he was averaging 20 something points at that time. And then when he came back on the road trip, bro, that's when they messed his minutes up.
but
Everything
I still ain't hear you
was
say
Jock
nothing
Vaughn's
bad
fault,
about
bro. At the
Mikal
end of
until
the
later
day,
on.
bro. Like, I'm not going with this, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Jock Vaughn
I'm
screwed that
telling you.
team around.
But to be
telling you, there
fair,
was dysfunction.
Mikal checked out around like the second half of the season. To be
Yeah,
honest,
he
once the
sure
second
enough
half
did.
checked in, he checked out.
After
Yeah,
the
he
Bucks
wanted out.
game.
He wanted out.
Yeah,
Because Jock Vaughn didn't know what the hell he was doing, bro.
And he
Like,
was saying it. He was like,
let's
yo,
remind ourselves, didn't Jordy get the head coaching job while Mikal was still here before we made that trade for the 5 picks?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I
Hold
don't
on.
know. No.
That was the
Look
next
at
thing.
Zaddy
Jordy
going,
got that
man.
job 2 days after
Right.
our season was over.
Right. Hold on. That's the next thing I wanted to say. Like,
No, he was here.
I don't. Hold on. Let me say this. I don't really care about what he did or didn't do. It's over with. And as far as the 5 picks,
Sure
thank you, gracias in Spanish. You know what I'm
Thank you
saying?
for 5 picks.
Like,
Right.
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? You could go over there, eat Chipotle with Josh Hart, do
Yeah,
whatever
do
it
your
is that you
thing.
want to do.
Do
You
your
know what I
thing.
mean? But
Go to
we
Lower
gonna be
East
over here
Side.
I
playing
know one of
basketball.
them
We gonna
5
be over
picks
here
better turn
hooping.
into something, bro, like us,
I
bro.
understand your ego, Breezy. You feel me? And niggas don't like being wrong. You feel me? You
Bro, I was wrong. I was
you
wrong,
feel
bro.
I understand. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how you viewed him as a player to a certain point. You wasn't calling him as. You wasn't saying he was trash until like the middle of the season, bro.
But
And
did you hear how I critiqued this game,
like,
Chico Greasy?
Yo,
Did you hear?
he had
Did
to
you hear
show his
how I?
ass for him to call him ass.
bro, he
He
wasn't
had to
even
show it.
as still. He was getting the ball ran through him and he was letting it be. He was
He
letting
was
it
But
be.
getting the
Greasy,
ball
you
stripped
can't. To
from
be,
him at
but
half
Greasy,
court. That's what
He
he was
was
Greasy, you
doing.
can't.
letting it be
You can't
known.
let
He
some.
went
You
on.
can't call somebody trash in like the second game of the season. Or you do got to give it like some time. So
Sometimes,
you
yeah,
know what
you
I'm
do.
saying.
Yeah.
You.
Bro,
So I'm
he
not going.
went
I'm not going to
in.
blame Breezy for that when he gave it.
We
And Breezy
all
used to
know
always.
Breezy like to
But
jump off the top rope, bro.
No,
Come
but
on,
Lee,
bro.
Bro,
Breezy was saying to here, yo, he not mad at the Nets for giving him an opportunity. He used to always say that on here.
that's
He
not
wasn't
my
mad for
point.
giving him an
That's not my
opportunity.
point. My
Right,
point.
he ain't gonna never get to I'm number one option again for no other
Hey
franchise.
yo,
Again,
the
No,
only
hold
that's
on,
it.
so
He's
Gracie,
done.
it's
so
over,
Gracie,
bro.
so
It's
Gracie.
over.
No,
That's not even
but
my point. Y'all not getting my
right. But
point.
no, but
We
let me get to it.
understand.
Let me
My
get.
point is only saying niggas wasn't saying he was ass until like mid season when
Bro,
But that's what we saying.
listen.
How can you call someone trash at the second game? You
he
can't do
wasn't
that.
Right.
You
even
got to give
trash
him
though.
time.
Because you watched him in
But no,
FIBA.
listen. What I'm trying to say is what I was saying was if he kept KD playbook, he's gonna play great. He
Bro,
never
you keep
and
calling
hope,
this
bro.
KD playbook shit.
Yes,
He said
So
he
yes,
said the
Breezy,
first season that
bro.
he said the reason why he started playing better is because they switched the plays that first season that he came there. He
But
said
that
the
was a lie. He never
bro,
averaged 26.5 for the Nets
bro, you
again.
not you going to this is what came out his mouth. He said my first 2 weeks there, they was giving me pin downs off the free throw like I was KD. He said he had to go to Jock Vaughn and tell him to draw up different plays. He started
He
playing
was
better for
wrong
him.
for that. No, he
You talking
I
wasn't.
just
about
don't
I'm
this.
understand.
gonna be honest with you. When I
Hold
saw
on. Hold
yeah,
on. Let me say what I'm saying. Just so because you keep saying trash. Let me be specific. When he tries to create offense above the 3-point line, he's trash.
He can't
Very
dribble.
trash.
He getting the ball stolen. Cookies. It's going to be
He can't play
deflections.
make.
He can't come off of the screen and
He's
roll to the
not a
midi.
killer.
He doing that fake ass pump fake
He not a
turnaround spin
playmaker.
fake that look like a fake ass fake ass
He's a better
fade
playmaker
away.
than Cam Thomas.
Hold on. We're not going to do that. We're not going to cause pain debating. Throwing the Melody on the panel. We're not going to do that.
That's
Hold
real
on.
shit though.
Hold on. So what I'm saying is, when he plays under the 3-point line, when he plays under the 3-point line, he can get to the pick and roll, but he never did it. So all of the strengths that he had playing under the 3-point line, he never doing it. And when he asked Jacque Vaughn to change that 3-point the playbook, he did, and he gave him a bunch of plays above the 3-point line, and that shit didn't work for him, bro. He was taking more 3-pointers than 2-pointers. I never liked Mikal Bridges for that. He said KD was his favorite player, but went away from the mid-range shot. Once he did that, I dislike Mikal Bridges' basketball game.
Jody
That's what I'm saying.
Jody wanted 53s, and he was giving about 30 to that nigga.
Yeah,
no,
that
not
was
Joe,
terrible.
not Jacque Vaughn. That wasn't his fault. He never been a player that just sits out and shoot at the 3-point line all game. They was asking for that.
You know what?
That's true.
He never was he never
though.
showed me. Mikal never showed me he was a killer. You know, like Cam showed me he's a killer. He don't show me that he's a killer.
I think he just neutral.
Scotty, you talking about Mikal?
Because he saw.
That just wasn't my
Scotty, you talking about Mikal?
Yeah, he's not a killer. He never was.
Look, he's not, but at the same time, I will say this, bro. Like, if I'm not mistaken, that 13-10 record that we had was the last good record that we had, bro. Like, still to this day, it was over a year ago, bro.
Niggas just like, yo, we making the playoffs, yo.
I would like to thank the host of this channel who wants to win games and don't really want to go for that tanking shit, bro. Would appreciate that, but apparently he fucking don't.
I ain't gonna lie, when we was 13-10.
Hold on. I can't tolerate no subs. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I would like to think that 13-10, bro. That 13-10 record, bro. You would have showed some gratitude towards it, bro. But it don't mean nothing to you now that the nigga is gone, and now that the nigga, he's checked out at half the season, and he mentally checked out. He was slapping high fives with them niggas on the Knicks, and he did all of that shit that you said he did, bro. Like, we all saw it. But at the same time,
he did.
Hold on. And I'm not going back and forth with you about that.
But what I'm saying is
that 13-10 record was the last time, bro. We was 3 games over 500. The last time.
So what do you mean show gratitude? What do you mean gratitude? How much gratitude?
This team to win, bro. I thought you would have showed gratitude.
Well, that was only a season
nothing
ago,
but disrespect. Ever since he came on this team, he brought nothing but doom, gloom, and despair. From the moment he was traded to this team, it has been nothing but a series of unfortunate events that have already.
He had his opportunity.
But Jay, to be fair,
but asked me to show him some respect, but I will decline.
But he had his opportunity.
To be fair, when we was 13-10, niggas was coming up here and we all.
He had his opportunity to show.
I will decline.
Right, hold on.
Opportunity.
Right. So again, like I said, we only entertaining this because so greasy stirring the pot. At the end of the day, I really feel like Mikal Bridges, he came here and to speak to the 13-10 record, bro. It was a good record when it was, and again, a lot of that was contributed to Cam Thomas and what he was doing as
Thomas
making
only played 5 games, bro.
Mikal did lead to Cam starting though, because once Mikal
he only played 5 games. Don't do that. Don't try to get Cam Thomas to assist.
And again, as much as you want to say 13-10, just add those numbers up, bro. You're talking about 23 out of 82 games. How much? And y'all keep saying I gave him to the middle of the season. Hold on. Remember, Cam Johnson started the season hurt, bro. It was critical. Bro, what I'm saying is, again,
the season hurt too.
But again, y'all not talking about Clax. Y'all talking about Mikal.
But I'm saying, the
bro, you got some of that shit. It's not accurate, especially when you're speaking on my name.
Again, first off, again, how much am I saying they a duo when we started the season when Cam Johnson was hurt at the start of the season? So right away, I was talking about Cam Thomas and Mikal because that's what we seen. So again, when it was time for Mikal and Cam Johnson to be a duo, when Cam Johnson came back from injury, then we seen what it was.
Cam Thomas and Mikal. That's what you did, nigga.
Bro, we seen what it was, and at the end of the day, it was less than 23 games because Cam Johnson was hurt for some of those 23 games. So my point is, as much as y'all think that I'm not going to take away the credit that I'm trying to give a player before the start of the season. I'm a big fan. I'm gonna hype them up in a big way. If they can't meet if they can't match that ain't on me as a fan, as a big fan. I did my job. You know what I'm saying? Now, the fact that they didn't meet that, I ain't stick with them. Like, nah, y'all ain't never say you ain't never hear me say don't trade Mikal Bridges. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never hear me say, oh, I'm so brokenhearted that he not on a team. Nah, he going, and I think we did better not having him on the team. I think Jalen Wilson getting minutes, Zaire Williams getting minutes, Jalen Wilson getting minutes, Zaire Williams getting minutes. And that's a good thing. You know, I read Trendon Watford is Trendon Watford is back. That's a good thing.
That was another player that played early on in some of the minutes in some of them games because Ben was actually playing backs to backs all the way up until he ran into Giannis and Giannis shoulder leaned him to death, bro, and then he was out maybe basically the rest of the lane. So my thing, I stay contingent, bro, on the fact, bro, like in that 13-10 record, bro, like. That team, bro, wasn't nowhere near better than the team that we looking at right now, and they still was three games over 500.
Man, that shit was a fluke, Leaf. Come on, man.
I mean, call it what you want, bro. But we beat some quality teams in that setting. We mopped the floor with Orlando, bro, twice.
And them niggas killed us in the second half of the season, bro.
Yo, I think we
faced on the second half of the season. They
13-10.
And that's what I was saying. These teams early on in the season, they just trying to get a glimpse of the teams and how they work. Once the second half shows up,
Scotty, I agree with you, bro. 13-10 is way too early. But with that roster that was assembled and that dumbass fucking head coach, bro, that we had, bro, 13-10 is damn near impressive, bro. It's damn goddamn impressive. And for a nigga that was scared, scared to death of HER, bro, that was damn near impressive.
You know where he failed at? You have a natural born scorer who wants to be a killer. He should have incorporated him more often.
That nigga was weird towards Cam, man.
He was very weird towards him. The whole coaching staff was weird towards Cam Thomas.
And the reason why you looking at the Nets now,
Ollie was the only person that saw what Jordy Fernandez is seeing right now. He's the only person that saw
when we put the belt to ass against OKC, when we bust their ass, niggas was saying, "Yo, shout out to Ali. He was the one that came up with the game plan."
Yeah, I remember.
Niggas was saying that.
Yep, that's true.
That's what I mean. Who the fuck is Ali the nigga really that we trying to? You know what I'm saying? Should put this team on.
Yeah, I remember that.
Should be the coach of the
Ali
team.
was the only person that could talk some sense into Jock Vaughn, old beanhead ass, and get him to realize what he had on the bench the entire time and what he decided to sit on the bench the entire time. Everybody wanted to blame the front office. To a T, I wanted to blame them too because we all seen whatchamacallit come downstairs during that Spurs game that we played against San Antonio, and then Cam Thomas went on the bench, and then Cam Johnson got the last shot. So we all knew what happened there. And you saw it too, LM, bro. Like that was a game that you watched personally. Right. So the reality, it was a lot of bad mixtures in the pot last year. It was way too many bad mixtures in the pot. And it shouldn't have even been near the kitchen, realistically, bro.
I
agree with you with that.
But the so greasy point, I was just saying that he's right. I guess he's talking about y'all should have kept the same energy in the beginning of the season, which I understand, but you can't call a nigga trash after just two games. You got to give it some.
I'm not talking about keeping the same energy. What I'm saying is the same people that are saying that, oh,
he's trash with the Knicks right now. They don't understand that it's hard from going from a number one option to damn near a fourth option, bro. That should no player wants to be.
He was a fourth option.
I think
he was a third or fourth option.
But wait, how do we know he don't want to be the fourth option?
Right. He ran from responsibility.
Right.
How do we know he don't want to be the fourth option?
Right, so Greasy, hold on. Joey already addressed this with So Greasy. He already spoke to this. If y'all watched the start of the podcast,
I already
Joey was basically saying that, and I think I agree with Joey with that. I think that's what Mikal Bridges wanted. He never wanted that pressure, and then a lot of fans would defend him, saying, "How do you expect him to play top-notch defense if he's the number one option on offense?"
He was the first person to speak up for Cam, bro. He was the first person to go on air and always say, "Look, I feel like it's better when I'm not the number one person out there scoring." He went.
No, you're right. I just said that. I said, Mikal was the reason why Cam started. That's a fact.
He went up there and said it. He's like, it's a little easier when Cam's out there.
I totally agree with you.
That's a fact. He's right. He's right. He's right.
No alpha in the histories of alphas has ever.
Yo, that game, Mikal called out Vaughn, and he called out all the niggas. Was like, yo.
But you see what?
I need somebody to start with alongside me.
The best shit Mikal did for us was not on the court. It was him saying something like that and him getting traded and getting us 5 first-round picks.
You got a point.
Didn't we make it?
We traded Mikal and nobody.
Did we make it to the play-in?
That should tell you. That should tell you everything.
We didn't do the play-in last year.
No.
How we missed that shit?
We got close by like 2 games.
We got close though. We got close.
But hold on, but Greasy,
but
my thing is
because of him.
My thing is you ain't, especially when we face. My thing is Greasy.
I never said
the Knicks. You wasn't feeling no type of. Well, hold on, Greasy. You wasn't feeling no type of way.
No,
like
I'm telling you why.
Even the little things that he was doing when we faced the Knicks last season, and then he came in a post game.
I was the main one up here. Bro. I was up here.
Yo, he sabotaged us.
That's not what I'm saying, bro.
No, but I was like, he was talking, the lights was too bright. Like, there was way too many Knicks fans there. We should have had home like that.
He would lose and then go over there and hug every one of them niggas, yo.
I went to the game and watched him miss free throws against the Knicks.
Yeah,
bro.
I was there too.
That's not what I'm saying, bro. All I was saying was
that's painful.
All I'm saying is
they could say shot 90%.
They could say he ass, but if he out of rhythm and he used to getting him and Cam was shooting damn near 20-30 shots a game last year, damn near.
But he didn't want it though. That's the point.
No, you're not listening, bro.
He was making 12.
Bro, no player wants to. When he left Phoenix, bro, he was still going up there to get 19 points, damn near, bro. In the playoffs, playing in the finals, you don't want to go. Oh, then you go to Brooklyn. They like, oh, you're a number one option. This is what we gonna do to you, and then we trade you off, and now you got to.
But so Greasy, he a roll. Bro, so Greasy, he a roll.
It was
they
going back.
They was expecting Mikal to get us one against Philly, though.
Right, hold on, Adam. Right.
After your superstar,
so Greasy. Let me.
Player.
Right, but that's what I'm saying about that is that part of being a role player is accepting the fact that your role might change. On one team you might have a more important role than the next role. Even veterans have a role, like Haslam and even Vince Carter in his later part of the career. His role was to be like, a veteran to the young guys. You know what I'm saying? Groom them to be the best they can be. And I'm saying that to say that, he at one time was the number 2 option on the Nets, or maybe the first option on the Nets. You know what I mean? But case in point is, his role might have been different from when he was on the Toronto Raptors, where he was the sure one option. So that players always going to have different roles, and if he can't adapt as a professional, then like I said, at the long to short of it is we won a trade. That's what I'm saying. We won that trade, bro.
Yes, they owe us money.
Say we did. But I'm not calling him. I can't say he asked, bro.
But do you think the Nets won a trade though?
Of course, bro.
I don't think he's ass, but he ain't no killer.
No, I think he's ass.
I think he was the killer, bro.
I think
you got to realize that different people call people ass for different degrees of assness.
Different reasons.
I don't think he's trash, but I don't think he like to Scott. I don't think he a killer. Like he
ain't got that.
He don't got that.
You don't
like
want
he
that,
trash, but he ain't blunt guts
fire.
trash. Like
he don't want that fire. He don't.
Worse.
He don't
There's
have it in
Not
there's
him.
plenty
him.
of role players in this league that
Not
when the
him.
lights are on, they play well. Like I gotta give that Josh Hart dude credit, man.
Well, he
I,
plays hard.
I hate him. He's one of my least favorite players. I hate the way he plays, but the value he gives the team, he's a role player. He's a definite role player. He's not
Yeah,
beyond
sure
any
enough.
kind of superstar. But
So
you gotta
Josh
give
Hart
it.
is
You
better
gotta
than
give him
Mikal.
credit. You gotta give Josh Hart credit. He's like
Yes.
the heart and
Yes,
soul
He
Josh
of the
Hart is
team.
contributes
better than
more to
Mikal.
winning.
Y'all niggas
He
is
contributes more
tweaking.
to
Yes.
winning than
Josh
Mikal.
Hart
Yes,
is
he
Yes.
do.
better.
Hold on, hold on,
No,
Josh
hold on.
Hart
No,
is
no, no,
Josh
no,
Hart
no,
is
no.
better than
finals
Mikal.
Hold
He's more
on, hold
important
on,
than
hold on, hold on,
Mikal
y'all.
by far.
Hold on.
Y'all tweaking.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. I can't believe
Mikal
we
was balling without Devin Booker. What are you
hold
talking
on,
about?
hold on. We still talking about the Knicks. This is crazy. Hold on, Josh Hart and it's Josh. I'm asking the chat. Joseph Lopez, Blaze Pizzeria, Beeman Boy 81. Beeman Boy 81 is actually a Knicks fan, and everybody else in the chat that's Nets fans. So I apologize for this question, but anybody who want to answer this question, Josh Hart, who's better, Josh Hart or Mikal Bridges? I'm saying Josh Hart is better. How the panel feel?
Don't just do
I'm not
that.
going.
Don't
Oh
just
wait,
do that, Breezy.
let me go quick. Let me go quick. I don't think like in a one-on-one game. I think Mikal Bridges will beat Josh Hart in a one-on-one game, but I think Josh Hart contributes way more to winning basketball than Mikal does.
So why has
I can dig that.
Ask any Knicks fan which one could they stand losing more to an injury.
Them
Ask
niggas
any
would trade
Knicks
Mikal
fan.
in a heartbeat if they meant they could keep Hart, bro.
so
Look, Beeman
why
Boy 81 is a Knicks fan. He said Josh has more hustle. So
Yeah, he do.
That's a
Josh
fact.
does have
That's
more
a
hustle.
fact.
That's a fact.
That is a fact. I mean, I'm
That
not
is a
why
Can I
denying
fact.
say
that.
this?
But
Can
I
I say
think
so
this?
why
like
wasn't
that
he never
then
first
And
team
a better
the
basketball
yeah, Joey
IQ.
the moral
BK. Yep. Go
moral
ahead,
of
Joey
this whole
BK.
story is that we robbed, bro. We robbed for 5 picks. Now, who we get out of
Yeah.
it really don't matter, bro, because we traded Mikal
Yeah.
weak ass.
Yeah, no, those picks
Yo,
gonna
Oh,
matter.
he
Hold
if
on,
you
on.
let
can
He
Joey.
on.
get if
Hold
somehow
on.
some way they get 2 picks for Cam Johnson, the KD trade is the greatest trade ever in the world.
Yeah,
Seriously.
no, no, for
If they
sure.
get that off, that'd be
You
crazy.
you
I'm
get
sorry.
you get
Yeah.
2 first rounders for Cam Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
You can't listen. I kill Sean Marks every single day, all the time. But if he gets 2 more picks out of Cam Johnson, and if he even gets 1 for DFS, adding 3, they'll still have 16 picks after this draft.
Yeah.
That's yo.
That's crazy.
That's just
No,
crazy.
we hold on. We're gonna see it. So we're gonna see about it. Shout to PT, Palmer Gamers. Shout to Scott. Shout to Leaf. Shout to Joey BK. We're gonna go to Joey BK. What was your question, bro?
No, I was just going to answer the Josh Hart Mikal comparison. Yeah, Mikal is more skillful than Josh Hart, but we gotta be basketball fans and realize that even though that's the truth, Josh Hart leaves more of an imprint on the basketball game than Mikal does,
Yeah,
regardless of the
sure enough
fact.
do.
You know what I mean?
Sure enough
So
do.
when Josh Hart plays basketball, even if he doesn't score a lot of points, he puts his fingerprints on the game. He leaves his imprint on the game. He's out there hustling, rebounding, playing defense, doing all the dirty shit. So
Yep.
that's just the difference right there, you know.
Yep.
They're 2
Yeah.
different
Just
type
a
of
better
players.
baller. He's a baller.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna close out soon. Just almost a 3-hour stream, man. Shout out to everybody on the panel. What I will say is just thinking about what a championship roster is supposed to look like. The how to get there. You do it without a point guard that know how to facilitate. You could keep Shake Milton in there. That could be the tank commander right there.
Yo, Breezy, real quick. Put up Joseph Lopez last comment. I was saying the same thing to your so Breezy. Put his last no, not the one before that. The one before that. That's it.
Oh, okay. He said Mikal can't create. Joseph Lopez in the comments said Mikal can't create a shot to save his life. He gets blocked by rim on a consistent basis. He's a role player. That's what he is. Getting
So
getting
Josh Hart
5
is a role
first round picks for a role player is a crime.
Yes,
So
you
Josh
ain't
Hart is
lying.
not. I'm
And
not
I'm
saying nothing
collecting
about the
too.
picks or nothing. So Josh Hart is not a role player that just started playing good the last year and a half.
No, he was playing good before.
Does
No,
Josh?
he was playing good in New
Hold
Orleans.
on.
He been
Yes,
playing
he
But
was.
not to
and
this
with the
level
Lakers.
though. Not to
No,
this
Hold on.
no.
level.
Y'all talking
But he
about
didn't
all
get the
this.
minutes like he
Y'all
getting
talking about
now.
all this hustle play shit.
He's never healthy. This is his first year and a half that he's been good, and people just on his bandwagon. Mikal, first defense all team, which Josh Hart never got.
That's true.
He never scored more points than Mikal. You talk about impact. Yo, I don't understand what people be saying about basketball, bro. Like it's clearly.
I mean, because it's a thing called tangibles and it's a thing called intangibles.
Bro,
Yo,
they never. No, it's a thing called. Look at it from
if they
college.
traded him.
They never even put him over him.
None of
in
that
college.
shit matters. See, that's why professional players be getting mad when fans and critics be talking, because none of that shit matters at the end of the day. You could ask every man on this panel who's ever watched that particular Knicks team play. They will tell you that Josh Hart is way more important than Mikal Bridges, and that if they lost,
that's a fact.
They would lose their shit if they traded Josh Hart. They rather trade DiVincenzo.
That wasn't what they
said. Who was their number one 3-point shooter?
I don't know why we having a Knicks conversation right now.
They said.
I'm trying to close out. I'm not gonna close out with the Knicks. I promise you.
Because me and PT got to straighten something out, bro.
The whole thing
Breezy,
even though
Breezy, I want to give you the Cooper Flag and prospects update, because I was watching all those games tonight too.
What's the update?
Well,
that we not getting them.
Well, yeah, we not getting them. But yo, Cooper, I feel like there's a group of people trying to like down Ace Bailey because he has 17 and yo, Cooper Flag tonight had 9 points, and that's not even like the first time. And it's not because he's not getting the ball. He still had played the most minutes tonight.
What did he do defensively?
It doesn't matter because they played Seattle. They played a really soft. Yeah, they played a really bad college team.
Yeah.
So this was more like an exhibition game, but his shot, he can't get any shot that he wants, and it's becoming clear that he's a power forward. But the same people who was killing Ace Bailey for having that, it wasn't even an off game. It's just he was playing a team that had more seniors, had played together longer, and physically he's not as physically developed as Dylan Harper is. Dylan Harper is a brick house. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dude gets wherever he wants on the basketball court. He's probably, even as a freshman, one of the strongest dudes on the court, naturally strong.
At the point guard position, I think Dylan Harper is probably the most physically ready for the league. However, like I think we up here got to know that wherever Dylan Harper goes, he's not going to be guarded by point guards in the NBA, bro. Because they switch, they throw wings and shit on you. In the NBA, so.
I just think him and Cam Thomas together would just be incredible. Like, that backcourt would be.
I mean, too bad everybody in our Twitter chat don't think it's gonna happen, bro. Like, I mean, it is.
Wow, they still.
Jordy keeps being
they
Jordy,
still in striking distance of being at the bottom.
Like I said, bro.
Bigger picture.
Listen, I don't even think it's up to Jordy, bro. It's up to the front office, bro. Jordy gonna coach, bro. Like, he's a first-time head coach.
I know how to make a loss comical. Like, I forgot we even lost tonight after all this arguing about Mikal.
Yeah, we lost.
Because we
even lost tonight after all.
We
still in striking.
Nigga, we got destroyed, nigga. We got destroyed by these niggas the first time we played them.
That's okay.
And let me just say this thing, because I didn't get a chance to comment.
I'm loving every minute of it.
I didn't get a chance to comment on the game itself.
As a Nets fan, bro, listen, I need to say this to all of y'all, bro. As Nets fans, y'all niggas gotta be aware that we can play every fucking side. If we win, bro, I get to talk shit. If we lose, bro, we supposed to be taking any damn way. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're in striking distance.
Bigger than that, I think we should have looked at that Orlando team as an example of how to rebuild. It took them longer. Don't get me wrong; they were in purgatory a long time. But they attacked the draft. They knew they wanted Paolo. They got the dude that they wanted. They built around him.
They actually wanted Jabari, bro, but I'm asleep though. Go ahead.
Well, that's what they said, but they picked him first. You know what I'm saying? They had the choice
They
and they
picked Paolo
chose.
with
They
their
could have
eyes
picked.
closed, my nigga. I ain't gonna
They
lie
could
to
have
you,
picked
bro.
whoever they
Yeah,
wanted.
they exactly. They had the choice. They could have Jabari could have been in Orlando, but they took Powell, rightfully so, and they've built the team around that. Like we don't have that. We may have our Wagner's type of players, and I don't even think we have
I
that
don't
yet.
even think they built their team yet. They only had Paolo for what 2 years, bro. Like, what did they really do? What changes did they really make to the roster?
That's the key. That's what I'm watching all these college games for is finding that one dude. If we had to find one dude in this draft, and it might not be top 3, if we that unlocks the rest of the team and makes us a player, a competitive team, that's what we should be looking for. We should be on our full tank. We don't need Cooper. That's another thing. Like if we get Cooper, fine. He's gonna be a
The
great
only
player.
player that I like, PT. Be honest with you, bro. I ain't need to watch that much. The only player that's really gonna unlock the rest of this team, bro, as of right now that I've seen is Igor. That's it.
Yo, Yegor is the one too. Like that's the thing. If you could get one of those guys, that's why you tank. If there was only one guy, the tanking is not gonna work. It's gonna be hard. You got to get lucky for the tanking to work. But the Nets not only could get 2 picks, and
Yeah, it's
I don't,
working out.
you
It's
know what
working
I'm
out.
saying?
Igor could unlock the rest of this team
It's
because
working out. The Bucks,
we talking about somebody that could play that could make plays for everybody else out of 3 different levels on the court.
the Bucks moved up. We're gonna get that pick because they're gonna be above 5 in the draft. If they make the playoffs, they'll be in the bottom of the playoff.
That's called
thing.
a 20 over.
Hold
That's
on.
called a
We're
20th
gonna
pick.
get that pick. We're gonna
That's
get
called
that
a
first
20th
round pick.
That's called a 20th pick, Scotty, bro. That don't
No,
mean
I don't think
something
they
that
be
we already
20th.
have.
I don't think
Hold on.
so.
I just want to
The
tell
West has
Dame
got a better record than us.
you forgiven, Dame. He said my phone down. My bad for the
The
Bridges
West
shit.
is way
We
better.
forgive you, man. You good, man. You good, man.
The West is
Go
way better
ahead, yeah.
than the East right now as far as records concerned.
As far as records go, man, but we
Yeah,
don't
but
give
it's
about the West,
based
man,
on the
because
whole
we done
league.
beat
It's
them
not
niggas.
based on the East and West. It's
Yo,
based on the whole league.
it's crazy that the Nets are 5-2.
That's
in the
why
West.
Atlanta got the first pick, is because it's based on the whole league. They got in the playoffs and they still got the first pick.
Jordy know how to coach against West Coast teams, man.
But they still.
Yeah.
Good thing we don't play
That's
them a
true.
lot.
He
Look
was
where he
over in
came from. He
Sacramento
came
and
from
Denver.
Sacramento. That's why he know how to beat them.
And
Right,
Denver.
right. You know what it is too. You know what we was winning at too is that transition defense.
Yeah.
And that's basically a lot of the West Coast offense is scoring easy off of that transition offense, that running gun. You see, they trying to stop and pop for the 3-pointer. Look at how many points. Look at the scores
You
just
saying
around the
Jordy don't
league.
know how to beat top East teams, bro?
No, you
Man,
said that.
we not
What I
are
said.
bad against the
What
East. We like
what I
3-10 against the
right.
East, 3-7, some shit.
Right, far
Bad.
as style again, it just adds to the conversation. It's Jordy's style of play. He was in the Western Conference for the amount of time he was there, so the offenses and defenses. He learned more of the game on that side because you play East teams twice, you play West teams like 4 times, especially if they're in your division. So yeah, I imagine he can combat West teams, which contributes to him one day getting us to the Eastern Conference Finals, going to the finals and beating that West team, whoever it is. Now, I'm saying all that to say, right? I'm saying all that to say to get to the fact that the last part of the show, a point guard is important. I don't think we get a Dylan Harper. I hate high praise for Dylan Harper. I'm not saying nothing negative about him, but if I had to choose between him and Ace Bailey, I'm gonna go with a 3/4 before I go with a point guard. Because I feel like you could get another point guard,
later
like
down.
an Igor Damone,
Later down in the draft.
Yeah, in the same, and again,
same draft.
I think that's where
top
we,
5 for sure.
right. I think that's where we utilize our late first round picks.
That's what I agree. They'll be there too. They'll be there.
Well, you saw tonight why you need to tank. You got to have talent in this league. This is a talent This is a players' league, and the Nets don't like. They're nice little players. Like, yeah, Tyrese Martin,
He was
I like
hurt,
him,
bro. He was
but
hurt. That's what happened.
who? Tyrese
It's
Martin was
like
hurt.
8. No, I'm just talking about period. Everybody, it's like 8 people in the injured list right now. We was getting killed on the boards because there was nobody there. And Claxton, he probably playing hurt. It seemed like because he's not doing shit. Yo, I don't know. I don't want to bring that up. 'Cause I know Breezy say he about to close out, but I really hope Claxton not take Ben Simmons' class of veteran because it just seemed like it. It seemed like a bunch of Ben Simmons traits rubbing off. And I be saying that in jest, but I be for real. Because what the fuck?
It might be because they both have the same injury right now. Like he has that lower back injury that he's trying to struggle through. And another thing, like I listen to Ice talk about that back injury. Another thing that you could add to that is that you lose the touch in your fingertips. That's I don't know how he makes passes and can't make jump shots, but I could see clearly that he's lost touch. Like his touch on the basketball is non-existent.
Definitely missed a bad jump. He
Yo,
missed
but
that shit bad. The last couple ones he took, he made though, but he missed that one bad.
yeah, yo, but yeah, nah, I'm a close out, man. Y'all funny as hell. Yo, man, shout out to the whole panel tonight, man. Y'all been great, man. Still pulling up after a loss. This is where again you get to appreciate the hard cynicism of the real Nets fans because they still here in this season. That being said, this is part of the process of winning the championship, and we the fans here for it. I'm gonna close out. I'll be back with more content later today. This is a tough one, but yeah, point guard is vital. I think we get one later. Holy shit. Point guard is vital. I think we get one late in the draft. And I think we get Ace Bailey or Cooper Flag next to Cam Thomas for the start of next season. I think it happens. But
Please,
again,
Lord.
it's still early. We 19 or 20 games in. I'm having fun watching as a Nets fan so far. So Nets fans is the best fans. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back with more content really soon. Have a good night, y'all. Peace.